What's wrong? What's wrong with you? La, 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 la. Elmo's way. What the?
This damn thing won't turn up. Jesus H. Crackers. Oh, can't hear a thing. Oh, got to email Kick. I've been streaming on Kick for a while now. Long enough that they should give me my damn, what is it called again? It's not registration. It's like some goofy thing. Give me my check mark. You assholes. Let's see. Mama put my content in the ground. I can't stand social media anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to say. Fred Tanga's on the floor snorting cocaine. Snort, snort, snorting that cocaine. Snort, snort, snorting that cocaine. I don't know why I did that. You ever just have a moment where you feel like ripping out the guitar and singing bullshit? That's where I am today. And it's where I'll be tomorrow too. Until I get my verification on Kick, you sons of bitches. You know, they have the balls to like do all of this crap with gambling and whatnot. I'm watching, what's that dude who lost his foot? Something dude, Big Boss Man. Who is that guy? He's beating up his wall and shit. He can't stop gambling. Whatever. They platform him. He's got a verification badge. He's a menace to society. I'm practically Jesus Christ here. All right, I'm exaggerating. Welcome to today's show where I have absolutely nothing planned because I was working with a sponsor that doesn't understand how much effort it takes for me to do something for them. They requested I build a model kit. It has taken days and countless sleepless nights, and now I'm close to being finished. What a nightmare time to be alive. Oh, let me drink my water. I'm living cleanly now, as you don't know. Gundam, the pop prophet of the 21st century. Thank you. You know, a lot of people can't read Roman numerals. Believe it or not, that children can't read them. And why would you? They don't effing matter. Now, what the hell's going on as of late? Let me see. I'm going to dig around. Let's see. Carmelo Anthony, like that guy got convicted of murder, obviously, because why the hell wouldn't he? Like, real talk. So the community has lost its mind, as they often do, because I'm going to say something controversial. And it doesn't matter because nobody clips me, so I can say this and get away with it. But like the black community's brand is now literally being ignorant. Like that is like the part of the whole thing now. That's the culture. You're loud, ignorant, boisterous, and really annoying to be around. Oh, and crime is kind of like a thing too.
What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do at this point? What? I'm lost for it. I don't know what to do. I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell them no more. You can't walk away no more.
Rest in peace, Trayvon Martin. Let me ask you this.
Lord, who is Trayvon Martin? Let me look that up. I don't even fucking know anymore, bro. Let's see. Who is that? Oh, that's the black kid who got shot like ages ago. Are we still on that? Yeah, nothing personal, but I saw a white guy die a week ago and nobody really cared.
Right now, I hear.
What?
Hey, let me get the hell out of here before I get myself in trouble. I'm just like, I don't feel it today. You know what I'm saying, bro? You ever just get up and you just like, I don't give a fuck anymore about any of this. It's all retarded. It's a hot mess. The only thing I care about is getting paid and laid. Now, I can keep myself out of trouble. That's for damn sure. What's this about? Oh, Lord have mercy. This bitch is mad.
I don't have an opinion. I don't have an opinion here.
Whoa!
I'm glad you just said that. That's what Carmelo was doing. Protecting his motherfucking self.
Lord have mercy. What the fuck? Look at this nuttiness. Straight up nuttiness. Begone, Satan. Dude, I'm telling you. The rise of white supremacy is probably because motherfuckers like this are rolling around. I feel like Uncle Ruckus just taking a look at this. God, I wish the Boondocks was still here. We need it now more than ever. Bam Margera supposedly having a crush on the lead singer of Hem. They're saying something about like, what the hell is it? What is it again? That thing they do, Jackass, that washed up old man bullshit. Like, I want to see Johnny Knoxville get hit in the balls for the umpteenth time. Why don't you blow yourself out of a cannon into a brick wall and see if you survive? Jesus, I'm in an angry mood today, bro. This is like, yeah, Valvaro, dude. Yeah, I remember when he was like hot in the sense of like when he had heat on him back in the day and everybody loved him and the band wasn't even that good. Oh my God, every alternative and goth chick loved this stupid ass band. Had one song, Fly on the Wings of a Butterfly. Now look at him. Probably look like an 80-year-old lesbian. And you see Bam Margera, he looks like a fucking meth dealer from Memphis. Get out of my face with this. I'm just hateful today. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, chat. Hold on. I think I've just seen too much Tavon Martin stuff today.
What do you want us to do? What do you want us to do at this point? What? I'm lost for it. I don't know what to do. I got 5 boys. I don't know what. I ain't got nothing to tell them no more. You can't walk away no more. What do you?
This is what AI was for. You know, this is just slight entertainment. It's taken like another attempt at creating another BLM incident for no reason. Like, I don't even know everything to go on with the whole stabbing thing. I don't even know this damn kid's name. Anthony something or other. Carmelo, right? Now, I do remember his family got like a shit ton of money and they bought like a big ass house and they were going nuts with that shit. I'm sitting there like, shouldn't they be holding on to that money to pay for his like lawyers and shit? Instead, they were flossing and flexing. Now he gets a public defender, obviously loses because let's face it, there's no way in hell he was winning that. And now everybody's pissed and acting like an asshole.
He ain't gonna do shit. I'm dancing. You 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 ain't gonna do shit.
This is why every nice neighborhood is so expensive now. Shit like this. I know if I wanted to live in a neighborhood where there's nobody like him around me, I got to pay $600,000 off the rip. Like, fucking peace and tranquility has been paywalled, my guy. Jesus Christ. What is even the point of that? Like, real talk. What is dancing and being ignorant in this white man's face supposed to do? It doesn't change the fact this motherfucker was convicted guilty. In fact, it just makes everybody else who's a little bit tired of anything short of yellow even more tired. That's the problem. This just seems stupid as fuck. And then before you know it, you're trying to chill out. You're looking on Twitter because you want to hear about MotoGP, right? And then you see everybody showing the intelligence bell curve and they're talking to you about the black community. And you can't fight back because if you try to, they just hit you with this shit. And you're like, well, I'm dancing. You ain't gonna do shit. I don't know. I got nothing. He's bald. Oh boy. I forgot it's Pride Month, actually. I guess, like, you know, this trial really overshadowed Pride Month. I need to focus on something positive, like the fact that everyone here is criminally ugly. Yeah, there goes pride. Maybe you should have less pride. maybe a little bit more shame. You know, ever thought about not wearing the Ronald McDonald wig and a dress knowing you're built like a goddamn creature from Resident Evil 7? How about that? Ever thought about a diet? Maybe 5 to 10,000 steps a day. It doesn't matter how many rainbow colors you strap on your ugly body. At the end of the day, you're just another version of Chris Chan. And that's the America I don't want to live in anymore. That's why I'm moving to Japan. He said that there's been less attention at Pride events. Well, you know, that makes sense, dude. Like, who wants to be involved with this, dude? Look at this. This is like an omission of just being like a weirdo. And I want to preface this as I've been watching a lot more Chris Chan stuff recently. And the whole Chris Chan trans arc is kind of, it just perfectly matches the trans community almost as a whole when you think about it. You know, begging for money, looking terrible, being in love with OCs, and then being in relationships with fictional characters you create. Like, that is so fucking prominent in the trans community, that and estrogen. If you really look into it, Chris Chan is like patient zero, really. I don't know. Maybe I'm just a bigot. Maybe I'm just a bigot. Oh shit, is DSP trans? You know, I was watching Chris Chan beg for money for his mother, and Chris Chan brings his mother out like a fucking Hezbollah member. Like, he just drags her old ass out. She doesn't know where she is. She's like this. And then Chris Chan's behind the camera. Tell him we need money. I'm Barbara Weston Chandler, and we need money. Tell them we need food. We need food. We're so hungry. Okay, it's just like that. I should have like saved some clips for you guys. It is let me see if I can find something. This has got to be like a compilation. Somebody had to do a compilation. Somebody had to do it. Chris Chan begging. There has to be compilations. Oh, there's a lot, actually. I'm going to punish you all with Christian Weston Chandler because you deserve it. Because nobody saved me from the black hole of the algo.
Christine Chandler coming to you live from home once again.
Could you like up the volume, you fat bitch?
Finding our butts once again.
Oh, the mortgage.
Scrounge up the money locally, but we sure could use a lot more help.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, I am very thankful for all the kind donations that
Look how rough this motherfucker looks. Real talk. Like, what are you doing? What are you doing transitioning? You're transitioning into what? A bigger freak than you were before? That didn't come out nice, but it's the truth. Let's be real. Chris Chan, when he was like still believed in God and was male, was actually less insane, if you believe it or not.
I have received from y'all within the past year and greater, more than a year, long time, well, a few years, but we really could use some more help now. So, just what you can send to me via PayPal. Please. Thank you. Happy Thanksgiving.
Get out of here. Get out of here. This level of lazy begging has made me respect DSP more, because at least DSP is trying to grift us. DSP comes out there. This shyster motherfucker is like a snake oil salesman from the 1800s or some shit. All of a sudden, Phil he like moves with it. Remember when Phil was into fishing and he bought like a fisherman's cap and he played fishing games, and every time he got $100, he put a new lure on his fucking cap? At least this motherfucker has a decency to go out there and earn his money. Fuck you, Gundam. Well, you know I'm right. That's why you're writing that. I am telling the truth for the nation. It's Trans Ben Franklin. Jesus Christ, you're right. Chris Chan's begging is he comes up and it just goes, give me the money. Okay, here we go. I found one of his mother begging.
Action, 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 action. My name is Barbara Chandler. We are in an emergency situation. Rappahannock is getting ready to cut
Oh,
it.
that's the $500 gold necklace Chris Chan bought his mother after he sold some shit on eBay. Then he went to begging for money.
Our servants that will stop us from doing anything, cooking, whatever. Please, somebody buy the stamp album for $1,000 to help us with our emergency. Thank you.
Another one for DSP. We all know like Cat is obviously fucked up. Like Cat has some sort of disease or something. Phil isn't using Cat to make money. I'll give him that. I never thought I'd see the day I give Phil some like props. Nianis got herself what? Nianis got banned trying to support DSP. Sad to see. What? Okay. Explain to me what happened. What did she do? What the fuck did she do to get banned supporting Phil? Did she go in there, give Phil money, and then Phil was like, fuck you? Like, what's the context there? Someone tell me. DSP banned her. That's what DSP does. I'm banned. I went in DSP's like chat and wrote, it's Tebin's fault. And DSP got rid of me so fucking quickly. It's crazy, dude. That dude is fast when it comes to handing out bans. Everything else, he slows a motherfucker. I'm about to watch this Robert Chandler video because bring her on stream and ask. I gotta go find her, man. Come on now, dog. You know how long it takes her to reply to my text messages? Like, I could send her a text message. I'll hear from her tomorrow morning. I could write, help! Help! It'll take her a day to get to me. I forgot my window's open. I shouldn't be squealing like that. Somebody might actually call the fucking police here. Does anybody got a clip of her being banned? I'd like to see that. DSP knows who you are, regardless of the account. Nah, I didn't use a burner because I didn't care to like go in there and like fuck with Phil and then try to like be sneaky about it. I didn't give a rat's ass. Although this is one of my favorite Chris Chan moments. I'm going to share it with you.
Yes. Shut that goddamn thing off. I don't care what you do. You get all that stuff off of there tonight.
I'm working on it.
Go work on it.
I am
Do
working.
you realize something? Let me tell you. If the health department of Greene County sees those videos that you put on the damn internet, they could condemn our house and we would have to move out of it.
Oh my God. The funny thing, I just realized it. This shit still made it online. Good work, Chris Chan. The irony is they didn't condemn the house because the outside was kind of fine. They're like, who cares how you live inside? You people are rats. Hold on. I hear children screaming like they're being hit by a car. Oh, well, you know, what are you going to do? At least they died in the sunshine. Anyway, Bob Chandler actually ended up going to the doctor because he's being eaten alive by aphids and bugs and shit. And he died in the hospital. It's so fucking tragic, dog. Orion for the 5. It's been 2 weeks since I buried my dog of 14 years. I miss his playful barking at me when I feed him. Oh, your dog is at least playful. Well, was playful. That's sad. I know when Fluffy goes, I'll definitely be down. Even though right now she's kind of like a monstrous little prick bag who like took a massive piss on my carpet. I shampooed the carpet, dude. I really cleaned it. And then Fluffy waited. Like she gave me like a week of grace. Like 1 week. The dog was like, time's up, asshole. Goes in there and it rips a massive piss, bro. I go in the front room to look at my beautiful clean carpet. There's this big stain. And I'm like, you little motherfucker. And she was smiling ear to ear. The dog knew what she was doing. And she loved every minute of it. And I'm sorry your dog is dead because it was probably a more obedient dog than mine. Thank you for the 5, my dude. Oh, man. Omendrez is gifted 5 no refunds memberships. I probably got that wrong, but thank you for the 5. Hold on. These are pretty juicy tips. Help me out here, Phil. Give me a juicy one.
enough with this dragging the feet. Let's get some support. We're at $39 of support. Let's get to the goal. Let's get some support right now. How about some super chats? How about a sub? How about a tip, a juicy tip? Let's get some incentive. Let's get some movement. Let's get some momentum going.
What's the email associate? Okay, crap. I don't know what. We got to get my email to the Rumble people because we're getting verification today, my guy. You hear me? Omendrez, who's done 6 subs now. We are going to get Rumble. What is my Rumble account on, dude? I don't even know. What bad timing. Like in the middle of the show. Like, can't they just click this stream right now and go, it's a Gundam. He is garbage. Fuck that guy. He's wet trash. Let's see. You have 3,162 emails. Great. Wonderful. Dude, I don't know what the fuck my Rumble account is on, bro. I haven't got a clue. This is bad. Jesus fuck. I give up. Nobody's got time for this. Tomorrow. I'll look at this tomorrow. I have to get through super chats. I have to speak to the people. Rain Man for the 5. The UK will be back. How? Next America. It is for the pale man, not others. Dude, the UK is never coming back. That shit looks more done in America, bro. Honestly. Didn't like a white kid get stabbed in the UK? And then the female police officers were like, you're not stabbed and bleeding. And he bled to death in their vehicle. And they let the Muslim guy get away who knifed him. Like, come on. What happens when the pale man takes America back? You will be out. We shall see. This is my land by blood. Baron Von Voodoo for the 5. Imagine DSP's BPM, bags per minute. If he was on the booger sugar, you should animate that bit. Much love from me and the wife and the kids, bud. You know, that's not a bad idea. Like a little animation of DSP doing coke, and then he's just begging more. Hold on, pitching this to my assistant. We're going to draw this up. There will be some sort of bad animation sometime this month. And what if I could play Phil? I do a very bad DSP impression. It's terrible. Commander CQC for the 5. Money for the silliness and fatigue. Bring back slurs like it's Call of Duty lobby and shame these fools. Love you, Gundam. May we all build Gunpla. Hopefully we all can. At our own pace and enjoy the magic and the mystery of building kits. Majind. I probably got that wrong. Degend. Oh, man. I've got it so bad. For the 2. To help keep the momentum going, just remember. All right, let's do something for this momentum because there's tons of momentum. Hold on. No, that's Aretha Franklin.
A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
Oh, crap. I owe somebody money. Bro, what the? It feels like, oh, my God. Sorry, I had to pay the government money again. They're always like dipping in my pockets and don't tell me where the hell the money goes. Hold on. I think Aina said something to me. I'm going to see if she's got a clip of her being banned from DSP. Hold on. No, that's not. Here we go. My own special blend of secret herbs and spices. No, not that. Do you have the clip? You being banned. Peace stream. Let's have some Phil. That's what the kids need. Like, let's just be real here. That's what everyone shows up for. Not for me. We need to see Darkside Phil eating onions off of his lap. Edited by Rebsy.
Something fell off and hit my crotch. I just got an onion off of my setup here. Here it is. A floor onion.
The average carpet contains approximately 200,000 bacteria per square inch.
The floor onion is delicious.
Why would you eat that? What the fuck is wrong with you? No, fuck the 5-second rule. That 4 boy's dirty as shit. Cat hair, foot fungus, foot skin, his hair. That's disgusting as shit.
What an entertainer. His eye is slightly crossed, bro. Dude. I thought people were like editing DSP's eyes like this. It's real. Damn.
By the way, how you like my foot? Nice naked foot in the shot. Excited for that? No, don't look at that. It's disgusting.
And then he proceeds to eat the meal.
A cornbread muffin and some Wilbur beans, which are just their big.
Bro. This is why he's the greatest of all time.
Beans with a bunch of stuff in it. I'm going to have the beans first. What about the cornbread muffin?
Dude, he eats the shit out of his fingers. Look at those cuticles, bro.
Okay. First off, did he really touch his feet and then touch the muffins?
Yes, he did.
What the man?
DSP he just delivers the best stuff. That's why he's the greatest lolcow left. He's the chosen one. Let's get back to these super chats. Cat for the 20. Cat at Oinks. I probably got that wrong for the 20. Here's a dono, and hopefully you can say my name right this time. Cat Tokens. Whoops. Love you, Gundam. I was way off. Way off. I'm probably still off. That's the sad part. Because I never learned to read. D-Rageless for the 50 Canadian. Glory to Sanguinius. Praise the Emperor. Cleanse the Xenos. The Mutant and Heretic. Walk in his golden light, Gundo. I don't have any Warhammer related stuff on this stream to like flash. It just sort of hit me. Of all things, you'd think I'd have that. And I don't even have any photos of me painting Warhammer heads either. Well, just basically Primaris Space Marine keychains. I got looped into doing a whole shit ton of them. So I'm like doing Space Wolves, the Raven Guard, Salamanders. Who else am I doing? I should do like, I'm completely blanking out for some reason. Blood Angels for myself. Wasn't it supposed to be Dark Angels too? I can't remember. There's like a couple of them, dude. Oh my God. I don't know how this happened. That's what I get for like showing off one and thinking I never do it again. And then you know what's going to happen? GW is going to find out I'm like doing free keychains and they're going to come and they're going to hit me with a cease and desist. They're going to fuck my life up. Danny Yang for the 20. Hey, Papa G, here's my contribution. I got a Kool-Aid Girl song stuck in my head from Fanime, Feet Juice. Oh my God. Why didn't I use Kool-Aid Girl in that? Dude. Oh, what a missed opportunity. That was like one of Meerkat's best songs. I think that's the funniest part of DSP detractors. There's so many of them that have talent and we're all just fucking with Phil, just fucking with Phil for fun. Where is Jenna, by the way? Like, where has she been? I was following her Twitter. It was absolutely nutso butso. She was asking people to like make her wear diapers and piss on herself in public and shit. It was nuts. She was like, I'll fly outside DSP's house and I'll wet my diaper and shit myself if someone comes and fills me and laughs at me. I guess it's like her OnlyFans content, humiliation diaper fetish. Hold on. That's not the right one. I want that remix. Yeah, this is the good one.
Can't afford $11.95. What's your problem?
Yeah, that's the music we need for this.
$11.95. You can't afford $11.95. What's your problem?
What's your problem? Then she beats the dude off, and it's the worst hand job I've ever seen in my life. What a... Hey, how's it going? Wilm Wick. Probably got that wrong. It's got that 90s Dr. Dre feel. You're singing about like a prostitute in Kool-Aid.
Juice on your lip and it's dripping on your hips.
put my girl in jail for so long. She did nothing wrong.
She literally spent like a hot minute chasing down fucking Meerkat, which is pretty funny. I should ask him what happened. Danny Yang. I already did this one. I'm stupid, but let's do a contribution song real quick. That's not right. How about this one? Oh, that's not working. I really got to stop picking on Phil. I got to find somebody else to watch. Black Vulcan has been removed for 6 months. Hope y'all enjoy this month. You bundle of sticks. Thank you, sir. You can't say that word. It's very hateful. Flame Knife for the 2. The Titans did nothing wrong. You dirty Zeke. Dude, you know what's funny? I was just on Twitter like before the show started, and somebody was complaining about the Titans, American, right? They're complaining about the Titans for doing mass genocide. And I'm sitting here like, it's an anime, bro. Like, it didn't really happen. Like, what the fuck is going on? Cole the Man King for 20. Did you see my favorite artist, Tupac, in the new RG game? In the new Stellar Blade trailer? New MC is basically an Wait, what? Tupac is in it? What is this? Let me look this up, dude. I have not been paying attention to games. I've been painting. Stranger Than Heaven? What? Tupac is actually in this shit? I thought you were fucking with me. What the actual fuck?
調べたぞ、お前らのこと。海の向こうじゃアジア人ってんでのけ者にされて。日本じゃ毛頭扱い。俺は何人なんだって何度も思ったろ。敵討ちか。つまらねえことに人生使ってんだ。大統領。
A lot of man ass.
この件にけじめをつけねえと、俺の人生始まらねえんだ。
I'm gonna fast forward. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't even know how to process this, dude. What the fuck? What does Tupac do? What is he doing in Japan at this time? Does he get shot? Bro. I can't. Bro, I cannot. What the actual fuck? Like, that's a... Tupac in 1920s Japan. It don't make sense. We may as well put Michael Jackson in this shit then. Let's just go all out. Do people actually enjoy having old black rappers? So in their early 20th century age of, I guess, like, I don't know, bro. Maybe like that's the audience. Maybe like black guys really fucking love Yakuza. I don't know. I have to admit, Yakuza is really good. I think it transcends races, but I don't get, like, I know Snoop Dogg is in it. But Snoop Dogg is still alive. And even then, it doesn't make any fucking sense. I don't know what to make of this, dude. I really don't. Check the new Gundam game. All right. That I like saw on Twitter, and I can genuinely say it depressed me. Like, for real, it depressed me.
On Earth, mankind measured time by seasons, not sirens. For a moment, the future felt promising.
They're inside.
Out here, that promise is a lie. Every breath taken is inside an armored shell. You're our last hope. The darkness coming for us. It remembers one man. The pilot.
To be honest, like when I saw this on Twitter, it didn't grab me, dude. It feels like Armored Core meets Evangelion in supposedly it's Gundam. I saw Japanese Twitter's reaction, and most people were saying it looks as if they came up with a new game and slapped a V-fin on it and said, just call it Gundam, it'll sell. It is just so sad, and it's so fucking accurate, bro. It is so accurate. Like, if this was just a new intellectual property, I wouldn't have a problem. I just go, okay, cool, whatever. But the fact that it's got the Gundam moniker on it, this isn't what I want as a Gundam fan. What I want as a Gundam fan is, like, I don't know, Zeonic Front 3. That would be killer. Could you imagine Zeonic Front in this day and age? It would be delicious. Hell, Encounters in Space too. I'll take that. Like, give me something based in, you know, UC. Oh, Gundam Sentinel. Think about that. Oh my God. That would be so fucking sick. Instead, it's this. I don't want that. It's kind of like classic Bandai not knowing what the fuck to do. Classic. Just like when they did that first-person shooter that came out. And they put it out years after first-person shooter, hero shooters are kind of over, you know? Like, if they put that shit out when Overwatch was hot, it would have been gangbusters. But Bandai is just so slow to the fucking draw. And when it comes to giving you what you want, it's never anything good. Dude, like, case in point, P Bandai Duo Maxwell hat. I got to show you this. It's so fucking stupid, bro. This is, like, disgusting. Oh, man. Now I gotta find it. P Bandai merch. Here we go. I'll just use Reddit here. Like, dude, what is this, Bandai? What is this? They want you to pay $50 for a black fucking cap. This is why I can't roll my eyes hard enough. They don't know what the fuck they're doing anymore, dude. One of the best IPs in the world, and they still can't get it straight. They saw Armored Core, and they're like, "Oh, let's kind of do that. Let's do that." Armored Core was really big. Let's do Armored Core. Oh, God, that's how I know the Gundam movie's gonna be shit, bro.
Find me.
Live action Gundam, and then this. Why don't you just rip off my neck and shit down my throat? You have one of those Duo Maxwell hats? Is it official? Because if it isn't, you're a pirate. Officially licensed black fucking cap. Yes, that's Bandai, bro. They literally did this shit, and they're like, "Oh, this is a great idea. People are gonna buy it. They're gonna love it. They're gonna jizz in their pants." Oh my God. It's so hard being a fucking Gundam fan. Like, Hathaway's Flash should be hand drawn. Instead, it's this 3D bullshit. Nobody wants that. No one wants it. Oh, live action Gundam movie starring Sydney Sweeney and the dude who's like famous for Netflix love shows. Get the fuck out of here with this mess. Why can't you just do us right? Let's watch some like game stuff. The state of play. The Wolverine game. You know, at first it did look bad.
Hi, I'm Marcus Smith, creative director for Marvel's Wolverine. Today, we're excited to debut a new look at the game. To set the stage, Wolverine is in a race against time to rescue a group of kidnapped mutants before they're shipped off to parts unknown by cybernetically enhanced mercenaries known as the Reavers. However, Logan quickly discovers he isn't the only mutant attempting to save them. Let's take a look.
Let's see if we can find the one that got away.
I gotta say, I hate the voice actor. He does not feel like Wolverine to me.
Redhead. Might be our only lead. Looks like she took off into the industrial park.
You know, the sad thing is, I was reading on Twitter, and Insomniac is like, oh, yeah, this is based in a universe where the X-Men doesn't exist. And all I could think is, like, this is the dumbest fucking move you could do. You have the X-Men, the intellectual property. You have Wolverine. You can make this game. And you're telling me, out of all the fantastic Chris Claremont storylines with the X-Men, we're not going to get any of that. Like, you couldn't weave some shit in there. It's just, oh, what a fucking missed opportunity, dude. So dumb.
All right, let's search the area.
Give me a status update.
Perimeter stable. Holding position.
Oh my god!
I'm not going to lie, dude. I'm not even excited for this. I've already seen the trailer. I'm going to be a negative Nancy. Wolverine's going to like get the Mirelurks, which it's weird that the Mirelurks exist here with Calypso, but like the X-Men doesn't exist. What the fuck? And then he fights all these like cybernetic people, a bobber motorcycle dude going through the terrain like this. Hell no. You put this bike in the dirt, you were on your fucking face. But then again, it's a video game. I don't even get why everybody's a cybernetic human too. That doesn't make sense. Like, we could have gone with like, what was those Sentinels from the future that Bishop was fighting back in the 90s? Like, that could have been a cool move. I think it would have been better. But it isn't, you know, too bad to see people getting chopped up a little bit. But the weird thing is you don't see anybody's guts get ripped out, you know? At all. Like, only Wolverine suffers any sort of damage getting blown wide open. I'm just too cynical. I'm too effing miserable. That's my problem. Oh, and his clothes heal unless it's a cutscene. Wait, where was it? Like, he was fighting some dude, and it made no sense. Where the hell is it? Nope, that's not it. Come on. He finds the Mirelurks because that's all we ever care about are the fucking Mirelurks. Sabretooth, all right. Sabretooth actually sounds like Wolverine. Where the fuck is it? Yeah, this guy right here. I think it would have been cooler if they had him fighting Cyber here. Like, if you know who Cyber is, he's like this dude who's from Wolverine's past, and he's like covered in adamantium, which made him so fucking dangerous for Wolverine, bro. That would have been a cool character to put into this game. And he's a psychopath and a sadist. Yes, it would have made way more sense if it was Cyber involved in this sort of nutty shit, because that's who he is. He's a fucking monster. God, I can't find like a good image to share of this dude. Open in a new tab. This dude right here. I know. Great photo gun. Right here. If they had him involved in these sort of like gathering up mutants and him like taking it to Wolverine. Oh, and I think he had like poison claws and stuff like that. Dude, that would have been way better. Oh yeah, I completely forgot about Jean Grey. She was so unattractive, I paid no attention. They literally made her so fucking ugly. It was stupid, dude. It made no sense. And without the rest of the X-Men, that whole sort of storyline of Wolverine, you know, chasing after Jean Grey, it's lost. Like that whole love triangle between him, Cyclops, and Jean, that made some sort of stakes. It made some sort of sense. There was emotion there. Like, what are we going to get here? No, fucking nothing. Where is she? Hold on, let me zoom back. Now, Wolverine's doing this and that. Oh, dude, I should have, like, saved the video where people saw Jean Grey popped up and they're like, oh, it's Scarlet Witch. Like, what is this? Why isn't she in her classic costume so we know who she is? And why are her powers purple now? Isn't it like psychic powers? Like, I'd never recalled them being purple. They turned Jean Grey into a trans. Nah, they just made her an ugly, angry white woman. Anything Sweet Baby Ink touches in. Oh, is Sweet Baby Ink involved in this? Because if so, that would explain so much, bro. Let me look this up. Get him, Wolverine. Wolverine doesn't even look that short either. Like, I feel like he's too tall.
Son of a bitch!
If they worked on Wolverine, bro, I'm going to be actually pissed. Connections between Marvel, Wolverine, Superman Inc. stems from early narrative collaboration. So that explains why fucking the X-Men don't exist here. Because they probably thought it'd be a good idea not to have them there because they're fucking stupid. Because wouldn't it be great, like, you know, Gambit shows up on occasion to help out? Remember when Wolverine and Gambit had, like, that great comic book run that everybody loved for, like, 5 minutes? I thought it would be worth something. And it really isn't. Superman being confirmed in 2021. They were collaborating with Insomniac Games on Marvel's Wolverine. While the extent of their role has been a point of debate, Insomniac Games' narrative team has publicly defended the consultancy, noting that they provided research and ideas during the early development phase. Yeah, like pulling that black chick. What the hell's her name? God, what's that black chick's name? It's in every fucking game, and she doesn't play anything but herself. I literally don't know. I bet if I typed it in. Black chick. Black bald chick in video games. I bet that'll work.
Yeah, that'll work.
No, that's a different chick. I think her name's like Deborah Wilson or something. Like, this is literally her whole thing. They put her in everything, and this bitch plays herself. Every fucking time. She's Calypso. And then some people go, oh, well, Calypso was black in a couple of these other runs nobody gives a shit about. Yeah, well, guess what? We don't fucking remember them because they aren't the canon original Calypso. Sorry if I don't want a black Calypso, just like I don't want a white T'Challa. Jesus fucking... I'm sorry. You may need to be more specific. I'm sorry. But it took me a minute. I know this, like, I type in black ball chicken video games, and they gave me that new one coming up from Neil Druckmann. The space game that I can't remember the name of, and I don't give, like, a quarter of a shit about. I mean, frankly, I hate to be this way. Because, like, I loved Marvel comics before the MCU. But, you know, like, Wolverine games should be, like, a point of joy that it's happening. Like, I hate saying like so much, but it should be something we're all super excited for. And instead, it's just kind of like, damn it, I did it again. It's just this bullshit. And then he heals his suit completely with his body. That is a detail they should not have overlooked, bro. I think that's stupid. They should at least have an option in the game where the suit regenerates and it doesn't. So that way you could be a bit more immersed in the character. Because I think it'd be really cool to be Wolverine and like your entire shirt's just decimated, but you still got your pants and stuff. Classic. I'm overthinking it, really. I am. Deborah Wilson, thank you so much. Yeah, the woman from Mad TV. It's like she got older, and then she got ugly, and then she covered herself in tattoos and shit. And let's face it, like, she probably isn't that great of an actress because all she ever does is video game roles. Because all of these fucking millennials are writing these damn games and shit now. And they're about as creative as the last shit I took. That dude just looks like Darth Maul. Like, what is this? I'm sorry. I'm like bitter. I'm just so bitter. It's like I want my Wolverine game to be a certain way. Jack Walker for the 5 Gundam. Mixtape might be a blessing in disguise. It would be funny if he crashed out playing. No, why don't most people don't even want to watch me play it? We did a poll. Everybody's like, no. It's like 3 guys who are for it, and everyone else is like, no. He turned to King Cobra. I'd rather die. Agent Hunt for the 5. Abyssal Pet Pro. I probably got that wrong. Abyssal Pet Pro Carpet Cleaner. Best for dog pee. I have had a handful of old little dudes that lose control. Saves a ton of time and energy. All right. Let me like put that on my phone. Because like I've got something like that where it's like a vacuum cleaner that then like also I was gonna say shits out soap and water. It soaks the carpet and then you bring it back and it sucks all the water up and the dirt and the grime. It seems to work. It's just my dog's a dick. It's probably Bissell.
On behalf of everyone at Insomniac Games, thank you.
Hold on. I'm like I'm shopping for the Pet Pro carpet cleaner because my dog is a cocksucker. All right, it's $300. Yeah, I got something like this already. This looks more up to date. Yeah, I've already got one of these. I got the older version.
Thanking Marcus and the whole team at Insomniac for that extended look at Marvel's Wolverine. We've got
Yes, I have one of these. Thank you for the tip, though, dude.
updates from both PlayStation Studios and
The Metatron for the 20. Your thoughts, if any, on the trailer for the new game Gundam Rogue Orbit? It looks fun, but a waste of Gunpla IP. Yeah, the Gundam IP. Dude, yeah, I agree with you. I want a new Gundam game, but that's just not it for me. I could not see myself really playing that. Frankly, I'd probably rather play Armor Core, which was a good game, and I haven't even finished that. Connect for the 2. North Ireland is or was on fire. What? When did that happen? I know Japanese shrines are on fire, but we can't say why, because that would be bad. Memories of Rem for 5. Cornbread with a side of foot fungus. Don't hate it until you try it, bigot. We should all be so lucky to be graced with DSP foot skin flakes. Anxiety for the 2. Phil's trying his best to get as nasty as Christian. I don't think he's trying. I think Phil feels like he's just in the best shape of his life. He's a great dude and he's physically fit. He might be as crazy as Christian, but just in a different way. Kazarag for the 2. What if DSP makes his own feet juice? Nobody would buy it. Nobody. He couldn't make his own feet juice unless he got Darziak to come back to work for him and do all the leg work. Oh yeah, this Marvel fighting game. This is from the same people that made Guilty Gear, right? And I think the Dragon Ball Z fighter game, didn't they? This doesn't look too bad, but I'm not really interested in fighting games anymore.
Carnage will give you one. Choose that.
Moment has come. Attack! No mercy.
Let me do it.
Yeah, I can't say I care for Carnage's voice.
I'll slice you up. Don't be greedy. He's mine.
But at least they like completely nailed the fact that Cletus Cassidy was so crazy and, you know, out of his mind that he never acknowledged the symbiote as like us. It was always him. It's me or I instead of we, like most symbiote users. But, you know, you'd have to be a really big comic book nerd to notice that. And I read that on Reddit because I don't read comic books. I'm too cool. Way too cool. I'd rather keep playing MK Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Ah, that was the end. That was the last great one. You know what's kind of weird to think about how a copy of that game in good shape is now worth money. Should have never traded mine in when I was a kid. Snoop Diz for the 5. If you do a quick scroll through Niena's last Twitter post, you should find the clip. Okay, now I got to do homework.
There are some outcomes that are uncertain.
Here we go. It's not that spicy, she says. Okay, let's see what Anus is up to. Messing with Phil is my job. How dare she? Oh, Rayman. That actually looks good. Like, this actually looks like something I'd buy. I've never played Rayman, but it just has that nostalgic energy.
Heroics will no doubt be the stuff of
all right, let's get back to what the people really want. Some Daddy Phil.
Okay.
Wait, let me go back. What do you mean, not that kind of stream?
Okay.
It's more the kind of stream where he hit a certain financial threshold and then watch him open packs and put the cards in his binder. She's trolling, isn't she? Wait,
Another
why
streamer
pay to
comes
see
in
an
to
adult
my
open
chat and
cards?
said, why would you pay to see an adult open Fuck you. Not your stream, bitch. Get the fuck out of my stream.
Fucking Phil. How did he know that was a woman? Like, you can tell when Phil's talking to a chick, he gets extra hateful. He gets extra hateful.
Seriously, do I come to your stream and bitch about how you run a stream? Fuck off. Stupid bitch.
Oh! Phil is going hard. He knows who she is.
Tell him at the store. Like, why would anyone want to buy that? I have no idea.
Share Sama say my
Why would
name
you want to
again,
buy a pack
please?
you know there's nothing good in? Kind of confusing.
Nut Scratcher. Now pay your tax in beans, peasant.
Damn, we are so close.
I'm going to bed. Good night, Jericho. Nut Scratcher, Yam, Zabezian, Anxiety,
Yamfang706
Fiesta.
Chair Sama, could you
night.
say a nice thing about your creator, my king? Your creator, Nianis, possesses the chaotic energy of 1,000 caffeinated gremlins and the aesthetic of a beautifully broken doll. She is the only one who can tolerate my splintering ego without filing for divorce. I respect her hustle.
Let's fast forward
Without your
to Phil
I was
fighting
this
back.
close to mulching his pillow for insubordination.
Why would you pay to see an adult open?
Tell husband as he sleeps in the corner on the hardwood floor until further notice, and if he snores, I'm charging him a splinter tax.
Phil is so mad. Oh my god. Now I have to go in there and fuck with Phil on principle alone. Oh my, what a day. What a day for content. Oh wait, what was I doing before I got sidetracked? Oh wait, we already did this one. Death Shot for the 5. Gonna check out Brown Dust 2. It makes Azure Lane look like a pool party. This calls for a wet fart. Oh, those are some wet ass rips, dude. I almost shit my pants at the prospect of this game being better. I hope I'm not like... All right. Yeah, it's already like in the Google. What is this? No. Definitely can't show this. Like already I see a screen cap. Look at those bags. Jesus Christ. You know, I actually didn't play Azure Lane, dude. I just saw people posting on Twitter and I figured, fuck it. I'm going to meme and see if like I have a banger tweet with this. Good Lord. Not having an AC. Mano Shevitz. Cooking in this hellhole. He's like houses made in the 1900s, dude. These people must have had no ability to sweat or something. Fucking New York. Cold Man King for the 5. As Asmongold got stomped for going full leftist on anime fans. What did Asmongold do now? I missed all of this, dude. I've been like huffing paint for literally 6 days straight. How would I find that? Let me like leave a laughing emoji on this. That's some good stuff there. Phil being the prick he is. What part of the Incel Manifesto is this? What is this? Nope, not even looking at what Anus is doing. Let me skip along. I'm completely off the rails. Walubu. Oh, I get it. Walubu. As in Lubu? No, that can't be Lubu from the Three Kingdoms. But 2, how about another Gundam Dynasty Wars game? Oh, no, dude. No, I hated those. Even when I was young, I hated them. I was like, no. I want another Zeonic Front. Oh, White Dingo Squadron. Could we do that again, possibly? So we give them, like, jesters or something. Flame Knight for the 2. We will never get Garen's Greed at this rate. Yeah, Garen. Forgive me. It'll never happen. Not in a million fucking years. Black Vulcan for the 5. I'm not going to play this game because of the B who is everywhere in entertainment. Deborah Wilson is playing as Callista. Oh, yeah, I know. I posted about that like a year ago. Nobody cared. Now everybody's like, she's playing Calypso? Like, dude, I talked about this. Why didn't anyone pay attention? Buck Rock Groin. I probably got that wrong for 5. Did you hear about Sam Keith, co-creator of Cyber, dying back in March? No, I didn't. Honestly. Too bad, you know. Ripperoni, dude. What else did he create? Roadkill VT for the 2. They have X-Team instead. Same role as the X-Men. I know Sweet Baby Inc. is involved, so they probably got rid of the X-Men because it had men in it and they wanted to be fucking gender fucking inclusive or some shit like that. You know what I've been thinking about, and I keep forgetting, so clip this if you want, send it to Asmongold. Asmongold, I know you need to spend like $2 million a year. Here's my pitch. We create a consultancy group for video games like Sweet Baby Inc., but instead we give them good ideas. What do you say, Asmin? You, me, and whatever other douchebags you want to hire. We go in there and we like help companies remove Deborah Wilson. And we put a hot chick in there. What do you say, bud? Of course, I have to be handsomely paid. But I guarantee we could make video games great again. We can take on a dude from Stellar Blade. We can do this. We can save gaming. Instead of Anita Sarkeesian going to wherever the hell she goes, isn't she involved in some other game that looked like it was cool? And then I heard she was in it and I just sort of lost interest. It could be us, Asbin, doing what the world needs. Now's the time. I don't have the money. I'm broke. Someone said no. What, Ryan? What do you mean no? A consultancy group with me going in there and saying the X-Men instead of X-Team and no Black Calypso. That's what we need. Now get it to Asmongold, you bastard. How dare you? Slay the Spire 2. Oh, that's what she's involved in? No, thanks. No, thank you. Hold on. Oh, God. Snoop Diz for the 5. Pull a DSP and set a crazy goal for playing mixtape. I don't know how to set goals, to be honest. YouTube did send me a message. You're like, set goals in your streams. And I'm like, why do I have to learn that shit? Jack for the 2. Sorry, I meant DSP playing the game. Oh, DSP won't play mixtape. He refused to. I forgot why. Just like he wouldn't play that samurai game, Ghost of Yote. And in all honesty, Ghost of Yote is pretty fucking mid. Like, Sony gave me a free copy of the game and I was supposed to review it. And I didn't get to it. I kind of played it for, I think, 6 to 8 hours. It's not like a bad game, but it's not a great game either. It's just kind of there. It feels like an expansion pack of Ghost of Tsushima, which it should have been. It should have just been an extra expanded story because it's not that interesting. I find the lead character kind of fucking annoying. And Battlefield. I literally started playing Battlefield and I fucking hate Battlefield. I hate it. Cold Van King for the 20. Millennials can't write games or movies because they have no life experience. Most great writers overcame great struggles or actually went outside. Creativity is just really reality seasoned with fantasy BS. That's true. And it's only going to get worse because Zoomers are less likely to go outside. The Clockwork Agent, I believe, the Clockwork Gent, probably got to run for the 5. You inspire me to up my gunpla. Not full paint, but some lining and top coats is really upping the look. Things are going to be better. Have faith. I hope you're right, dude. I sincerely do. Because we could all use some sugar, baby. Connect for the 2. Gundam and Smug Elena crossover? I don't know that one, my dude, to be honest. I know like Gundam's doing a crossover with that building frog. I can't remember his name, though. He's super popular. The people love that little frog. For the 2, Asmongold, you don't have to shower if you're not fat. What? Listen. Well, who's it? What's it again? Kararo. That's who it is. I have it wrong. Yes, Fluffy. I must be beaten. What was I going to say about Asmongold? Listen, I don't care about him not washing or anything. If he funds my consultancy group to go in there and save gaming, you know, like, could you imagine if Battlefield called me in for consultancy? What I could do for Battlefield 6? I'd go right in there and I'd say, okay, fix the netcode. Hit registration sucks. Number 2, get the fuck out of here with aim assist on console. Like, it's ridiculously good. Nobody should be banging these sort of headshots with a controller ever. Ever. How dare you, you pig? Number 3. Could we please get some real world outfits, you know, for the military? Please. None of this neon green bullshit. Are you smoking crack? Are you retarded, my guy? Take the estrogen pill out of your mouth and then copy Spetsnaz. You know, I probably wouldn't get far. Walubu for the 2. Also, my name is a mix of Waluigi and Lubu. I'll never get it right, my guy. But thank you. I knew it had to do with Lubu from the Romance of the Three Kingdoms because that dude was fucking legendary. Bending Star for the 20. Gundam, my friend, I'm glad to see you're back. I hope everything's doing well. It's a nightmare, my friend. It is a nightmare on my end. Miss visiting Cecil or Mama Nienas. but money is tight. Still wanting to say you and all of these amazing people here as well as with them are awesome. Yeah, I should see what Cecil's up to, but he's hard to get a hold of these days. I knew we were supposed to do a podcast, and then like a lot of stuff happened on my end. And then I try and get in touch with him. He tries to get in touch with me. Then Kirshi messages me during her stream. She's like, I've been informed it's my time to reply to your text message. And I'm like, we're never working together again. It's never happening. There will never be the VTuber dynamic duo, even though the children need it. Infinite Nacho has been a member for almost a year. What's your opinion on the new God of War? From what Kratos did to Poseidon and Helios to a talking cube named Frank. Okay. Let's actually look at that after I get this last one. Anxiety for the two. No, they meant you Gunham collabo with Smug Elena. Let me look. I don't even know who that is, dude. Why was she like? I don't think Smug Elena would fuck with me. I could be wrong. It's like an abundance of Fox girls everywhere. You know, maybe it's time I got over here. It's time for a new Fox girl. You're right. It's time to change my life with the right women. Look at these little legs. This is like a low point in my life. I'm trying to get the attention of Fox VTuber girls. There was a time I literally had to push women off me on stage. I should put the gun in my mouth and pull the trigger till it goes click. Okay, that was dark. Don't. No. Clip my sad omission of life. Lone Wolf, Cobb for the two. Get new tires on your R6 and do a ride pop. Yeah. I forgot I have to put new tires on the R6. And I'll probably put like a permanent race body on it. But time, dude. I don't really have time to do what I want. Like this week alone, it's been like just 6 straight days of building a model kit for a sponsor. And I thought I could do it in 3 days. Oh my God, dude. I should show you guys what it looks like. Actually, give me a second here. Let me hit you with the new sensation. I had Spotify on there playing In Excess. And I was like, you know what? These guys aren't bad. These guys aren't bad. I am ready for a new sensation. And then I remember Michael Hutchinson bubbled himself by jerking off while hanging himself in his closet. Was he in women's panties when he did that? No, that was David Carradine. I remember when that happened as a kid, and I thought it was so funny. I would say to my friends, I'm going to David Carradine it. God, I was such a tiny little edgelord. Here we go. I've been working on this, dude. This is a custom MG ground type Jagan / Manhunters version. So I had to 3D print the hands and all the little accents and blocking off all the thruster units. It was from Hathaway's Flash, the first movie. So I've been really kind of hammering this sort of stuff. It's taken me so long. So that's the concept art. And this is what I was able to come up with. The only thing I couldn't nail was the lettering, the FCPO. And it didn't hit me until today that I could have probably found like model train decals with letters and used that. Like, hindsight is always 20/20, my dude. I'm so mad at myself because it's such a beautiful tiny detail that would have really made it pop, and I dropped the ball. But then again, there were nights I was not sleeping, bro. I was just hammering this thing out, getting no rest. And of course, you know, working for these sponsors, they don't see the artistry. Gunham, what do you think of the newer Ducati collection? Okay, I don't really care for it. Like, if you dig it, that's awesome. But I feel paying extra for stock motorcycles with just a different color livery or laverly, whatever you want to call it. You know, like a silver Ducati. I'm not giving you an extra 20 grand or something crazy for like a V4S in silver. Like, these are bikes for collectors, and that's kind of like what Ducati focuses on. So the base model bikes are for normal people. And when we say normal people with some money, because like a V4S is now what? Almost 40 G's now. Thanks, tariffs and Trump. So those are ridiculously priced. And if you get one of the 100-year collection, it's so much more money, bro. This is stupid levels. So even the base model is big yen. And then if you get a special edition like a Marquez bike, the V2 Marquez, let's look at these. People need to see what I'm talking about. Dude, I got to ask that girl who made her Fox avatar. Like, I need somebody to do me an avatar that doesn't suck. That and, it's time for me to make a change. Oh, like Michael Jackson says, gonna make a change for once in my life. All right. Let me get to the official Ducati site. You can look at my Gundam feet. Shop. My guy, come on. I'm in America. Let's do this. Clothing. I'm in America. Come on. Like, I don't need clothing. I'm looking for motorcycles, bro. You fucking thing. Sorry, dude. Oh, my avatar just broke. See why I need a new avatar? You see? I'm not just begging. Okay. So let's share this screen. Oh, I broke it. Oy vey. I gotta get an intern that's willing to work for nothing. That's what I need. Share this screen. Okay. Damn thing. Here we go. Okay. Limited series. This is the only one that's showing. Something like this. The Special. This is a 154K bike. Not 154K. This is a 54K. Actually, here we go. The Marquez version of the V4, which I won't lie, I kind of want it, but I'm not giving them $100,000 for this shit. I could call the Chinese and they'll give me a piece of bodywork that would look just like this. But then again, the Ducatis run so hot, it probably melt. Like, you're buying this bike as a collector. Like, that's all there's to it. Because like in a few years, 10, 20, this thing will be worth a little bit more maybe. It's like $96K for this thing. Like, ridiculous pricing. Yeah, let's see. Models. Off-road Panigale. V2S. V4S Panigale. The Marquez edition. We just looked $93,000 because he's 93. Oh, fucking suck me, Gigi Delaney, you fucker. The Marquez version of the V2, $25,000 out the door. That's an easy 32K. 93,000 out the door. 110. Come on. And nobody's buying the Binyaya. All right. Oh, the V4S. Here's the special one. Discover More, 35,000. They at least put the #1 plate on it, though. Wait, let me look at this shit. 37 grand. This is the scrub version of the bike. This is the one you get when you're like an average dude, bro. This is it. Now, let's say you hate that exhaust because it's garbage. It's flat trash. How do I customize this? There's a customization button. Of course, I want the Corsa version. What? The Corsa paint job's an extra 2 G's? It's literally a sticker. God, Ducati signed Marquez and it got even more expensive. I cannot. I fucking can't. They used to let you customize it. Configure now. Here we go. So let's say, just give me the fucking bike. Can I configure? Where are we at? Oh, now we're on a different page. Okay, so I want the bike. I want the standard version. Delicious. The exhaust system sucks. So if I want the complete titanium exhaust, it's $10,000 right off the rip. Give me, what's the cheapest option here? I'm trying to save money, so I'm going to spend $200. I'm saving money here. I will only spend $10,100. Here we go. So now the bike is $45,000. What the fuck happened? off the rip, this is the version for scrubs. This is what Ducati, this is what you can have if you're not rich enough to buy the Marquez bike. Only $45,000. It used to be $45,000 bought you a special edition in the 2024 edition. But 2025, 2026, nah, 45 grand is the base model almost. Get it out of here. I'm not T'Challa. I can't even say that name. I can't look at this anymore. I'm sorry. Get out of here. Bro. I'm going to have a drink. Let me find the collection. I'm just ranting to rant about motorcycle prices because it's terrible, dude. Okay, where are the stupid colors? Yeah, Centario, yada, yada, yada. 100 years of Ducati. I know. Blah, blah, blah. Hold on. Let me get a look at that. Did they like take it down, dude? Because I'm not seeing the like special. Wait, maybe it's Heritage. No, this is a different bike. A totally different one. I don't even know what the fuck I'm looking at anymore, bro. All I know is it's probably expensive. It is ugly as shit. Once again, this is like a collector's motorcycle. You only buy this if you're rich and you kind of want something odd. And then people are like, oh, that's a very interesting bike. And you go, yes, Squingili. I spent $100,000 on an ugly bike. Yes. You like? How much is this thing? Won't even tell me. I'm probably wrong. It's too much money. Let me get out of here. I'm just angry because I can't afford anything I want right now. And I'm lashing out like a child. Buck Rock for the 5. Sam Keith created the Max. He created the Max. Oh my God. That explains why Cyber looks the way he does. Co-created Neil Gaiman. Sandman. What? Really? Sandman? He was 63 years young. I assume you read Blood Hungry by him with Wolverine. No, I did not actually. I just started buying comic books in the last like 5 or 6 years. In the sense of like comic books I always wanted as a kid because I couldn't afford them. So I've been like backtracking and buying all those old books. And then I don't really read them because I sit there and I go, I don't want to get my fingerprints on them. But this dude is actually a creative juggernaut from what you're saying. That's crazy. That is crazy. I was watching the Max cartoon on YouTube and it's just like sad how MTV used to be so cool. And now it's like pretty lame and gay. What does MTV even do anymore? Almond Drez for the 5. Hand cam, the model building, Gundo, chat and build. Nah. Believe it or not, I hate filming. I hate it so much. When I build, I just want to like enjoy it. You know, I want to just sit there. I want to get into it. I want to escape. I want to focus. I want to think of nothing but what I'm doing because it's really important to me to make the kit as beautiful as I possibly can. Like that's my overall goal. I really want to just try to create some sort of art in the last few years I have left. I want to do something beautiful. So when I die, I can at least have like a modicum of dignity. You know, here's like the back parts of the kit. You see right here on the leg, I fucked up gluing in the thruster blocker because I'm an asshole. And here's the back end with the big thruster. This just pops right in place. That's actually beautiful. It was just so well designed in 3D print. I have to give it up to the person who made it. I can't remember the dude's name, but like the details, spot on. We're just nailing it here. It's like something to be mildly proud of, even though I hate the suit. I hate what I did. I was about to say Opie Stains became a member. Thank you, Opie. It's probably not the name. Flame King for the 2. I'll use your Jagan ground colors for my GBO2, bro. Go for it, bro. Feel free. I didn't come up with it technically. This is official colors. The only thing I'd recommend is lining up the legs differently than the line art. The line art is deceptive. I followed the line art in my overall finish with this pinstriping was trash. It was so trash. It's a blight. It is a blight. Look at this. Right there. I did exactly as the line art. What I should have done was completely lined, like kept it thin rather than doing the entire bottom half of the back of the leg. It would have been much cleaner. And I probably should have cleaned up that line right there. But I was on a time constraint. Like literally, I have to finish all of this within another day or two. It's just, bro, it's just too much to ask. to just do a complete custom build like this. The corners I had to cut, it goes against my very soul. Oh, by the way, the colors used follow the I was about to say OEM colors. Follow the Jagan Master Grade color guide if you can. That's how I got this color. But to make it pop, I used a yellow primer with an emerald green covering, I'd say 70 to 80% of the parts, but leaving yellow in the center. And then you build and kind of like blend that color out with the airbrush. It really makes the kit look so much more alive and vibrant. You know, if you really care that much, you know, I'm just letting you know, for me, it's just such a beautiful shade of green. Even though I don't paint green often, it's one of those lovely colors you just can't help but love. You really can't. There's a front shot. Oh, did I show you like the little dude in the machine gun bay? Let me see if I took a photo of that. Jesus. Nothing's in order, so it's a little hard for me to find this. Hopefully this will show it here. Yeah, machine gun bay. That's what the people want. Some dude shooting at pedestrians. Drake had 1 billion streams with Iceman album. I saw that. And then he bought like Michael Jackson's glove and started wearing it. I don't even know what was up with that. Connect. Oh, just did that. Dave for the 5 pen. Any chance you'll get the 2 perfect grade Unleashed Gundams? Oh, I've already built a perfect grade Unleashed Gundam, the first one. And I have the new Gundam sitting in the front room. I wanted to build it, but I've been working on the Kshatriya for the past 6 months. Let me see if I got any perfect grade photos. Let me clean this up because there's so many of these sitting here on my desktop. And then I've also got the Ducati in the corner, and I'm just looking. God, I'd love to get liberally. Okay, give me a second here. I'm all over the place. And I'll get back to the normal chat. That's a woman screaming. Oh, wait. That wouldn't be in here. That'd probably be under Gunpla, right? Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, I already did a perfect grade Unleashed a long time ago when this thing came out. I was all over that shit, bro. You have no idea. I went ham on this thing. I was putting custom LEDs in it. I was putting LEDs in the cockpit so you could see Amuro Ray. Dude, I went nuts. The amount of colors I had on this inner frame was bonkers, but I had more free time. You know, like, believe it or not, even doing a live show takes up like 1 day of painting. So it's like, you know, if I live show, I don't paint. If I don't live show, I paint because then I have the time. Let's see how many more of these I got for you. Now, it might look really harsh with the blue tinting, but that's because like I tried to color grade the kit. It doesn't look that gaudy and just in your face. I'm just not that good at coloring raw photos. It's not my strong suit in Photoshop. But yeah, I hope that answered your question. Let's drop this and get to it. Let's get going. Wolf Spain for the 2. With the Knicks in the finals, have you got out of New York? Bro, I don't live in New York City. I would never live in New York City. Ever. Dallas Dog is gifted 5 no refunds. 5 no refunds. It is the name of this channel. I got to rename the channel. No refunds is supposed to be me, Ziltex, D-Girl, Clanky. We play video games and they do their own reviews. But nobody felt like doing it, unfortunately. Black Vulcan, Gundo. I need your advice. I wanted to build a PC that's useful for art like video games and animation. Any suggestions of parts and where to go locally without relying on Amazon? Because I have a personal grudge against them. Dude, go to Newegg. But unfortunately, now is the worst time to build a computer. The fucking worst. You're going to get destroyed. You will get absolutely decimated. Like, even the RAM I have in my computer, when I bought it, it was $600. Today, this same RAM sticks are like $4,000 or $5,000. I would try to avoid building a PC right now. Come on, don't be this way with me, you stupid machine. But yeah, here we go. Newegg. It's usually where I buy most of my stuff. They have everything you want. The only problem is, like, say you want a 5090. Like, that's going to kill you. Look at this. Products. Make sure it's always sold and shipped from Newegg, even though it doesn't matter. It's just still $4,200. This thing used to be like $2,800. It's just a fucking nightmare, bro. It's a nightmare. You can't have nothing anymore in this day and age. All right, somebody's talking to me about God of War. So let me drag my ass to look at that. I really don't want to watch it because I've already seen it once. And I feel like one time is enough. I'm probably going to do a video on this. But I want to do because it's about what's her name? What's the name of that chick who's saying she wrote this but did Elena Perth or some crap, that bleach blonde Australian chick. Now let's just fast forward. Yeah, I'm not gonna watch this whole thing because I don't care. I can't do it again. God, they made that redhead chick look so ugly. Like that's the chick from Daredevil season 1, the hot redhead. She looks like an old lady. I was thinking about going from a 57 to a 5090. More money, man. Well, if you got the cash, I can't fault you. I deeply regret not buying a 5090 when it's $3,800. Like that was when I should have jumped. And it was literally the end of December. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to make a purchase on my business account until the new year. They all sold out. New year comes around. These things are $5,000 now. Fuck them. I just missed a message. I did not expect Jack to move that much. I am so sorry. This message I was going to read. Let's see. Fast forward. More of this. A lot of walking. Okay, her magic hand is a shield hand. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're saying they made Laufey like this serious warrior and God of War, right? And honest to God, Laufey, from what I understand of Norse mythology, which I'm not going to sit here and pretend I know a lot, but I got into it a little bit in around 2011. Laufey, all I remember her being famous for is being Loki's mother. And he was taunted by the other gods in Asgard for being Loki Laufey's son. And that's how they ripped on the dude. It was like just nothing special. But I'm pretty sure Sweet Baby Inc. was involved with this, right?
Shouldn't have been that difficult.
It's just your usual God of War shit. Like, here's a hot take. I didn't give a fuck about the last God of War, bro. I was playing it, and I just sort of... I tapped out. I really tapped out. I just couldn't. Just like Spider-Man 2, I couldn't get through that either. Like Spider-Man 1, I enjoyed. 2 was just kind of like... I'll never forget it. I'm playing Spider-Man 2. I have a woman over. And she's talking to me about how great Nintendo is. And I'm like, you think Nintendo's great? Wait till you get a load of Spider-Man. And then I'm playing it. I'm showing her the game. And she literally goes, so this is the PlayStation she keeps saying is great. And I'm like, once we get past the game mission, it really opens up.
Yeah. Armor. Good idea.
Yeah. Basically, the story premise is she goes to like the land where the gods go and they die. And of course, they're going to fight other gods and they're just going to hammer them all in. I think this is Baal or some shit. He's like a Hindu god of war or something. And obviously, this chick is Egyptian. I don't know. I didn't care. Oh, yeah. Then he backhands her and she just eats the shot. He knocks the hell out of her. She's like, oh, if you touch me again, I'm going to kill you.
Me again, and I swear I will kill you.
I literally watched a girl on Twitter try and arm wrestle this dude, and she broke her own arm trying to like overpower this guy. And I see that I'm just kind of like, okay, whatever.
Would you like to see how hard it is to die here, Godly? I can show you.
I don't care. Okay, she goes in here, and then she meets this dumb shit.
Oh, you're
different.
You're a cube. Talking. You know what? It doesn't matter. How do we get out of here?
Yeah, we've tried. There's no way out.
And you're a talking sword.
I'm not the sword. I'm the ribbons, obviously. And my name is Rue. The cube is Frank.
Like, why do they talk like this? Like people you'd find at a Starbucks, you know, like your barista is doing the voice work. This is trash writing. Why didn't they get the dude who worked on Thor versus Loki for Marvel, which was like a short run, I think, 4-issue comic book? The writing in that shit was stellar. They should have got that guy to do this shit. Something that would have been respectable in some sort of at least lore that's Norse or something, just grounded and make you kind of pulled in rather than this sort of goofiness that you could find from, I don't know, mixtape, basically.
I'm Faye. There has to be a way out of here.
The way out couldn't be those broken ridges, right?
Of course I'm not here. I'm dead. You have to be dead to come through the gateway.
It's like you're holding something back.
This isn't working.
The writing is just so bad. It really is. It just feels like Tumblr writing. This feels like some sort of story somebody would come up with in their free time, like a fan fiction. They couldn't do any better.
Where are we anyway?
Afterlife of the gods? I call it the everyone.
Afterlife of the gods. Great.
So, what's the plan, boss?
Not your boss, Frank. That cask. That's why you're trapped.
Yeah. Wait, you made that big explosion happen, right? Could you do that again?
Yeah, literally the cube is your yellow paint. So basically, for people like DSP, the cube tells you what to do.
My magic, it's wrong here. I feel wrong here.
You want out, right?
I think we all want that.
We definitely do.
Faye, you need to accept it. All of it. You're dead.
How? How do I accept that?
Simple. Focus.
The whole premise of her being dead would mean non-existence, but she's somewhere else. So it doesn't hit the same.
You're here. Be here.
Use your female powers. Yes. R2.
But what if I need to be somewhere else?
Then focus on what you do need.
Does it do a button prompt again? Really? Wow. Dude, this shit is an interactive fucking movie, bro. This is what gaming has become.
Find your way home.
Fast forward. There's no explanation as to how he just got in there. Because, like, she died and had to go through all this shit to get here and thrown in a cage. He dies for, like, 5 seconds and shows up. Yeah, no. Bad writing. Trash. Should be ashamed of yourself. You're creatively bankrupt. Sony Santa Monica, you could tell they hired that stupid chick, Alyssa Perf, or whatever her name is. Then we get another fight scene. Blah, blah, blah. She kicks a lot of ass. And then she fights the big dude, and it's mainly cutscenes, you know. That's all gaming is now for fucking Sony, dude. Get this out of my face. I have no interest in this. It feels like nothing. This is just your typical nothing burger of a fucking game living off of an IP that should have died a few years ago if there's any integrity left. You know that it isn't shit because even the dude who created God of War said it was uninspired garbage, which is wild because that guy is so fucking leftist. He was like literally gooning for Alyssa McConaughey live on his podcast, bro. Like, how the fuck do you lose the support of a guy like that? A dude who was running defense for Alyssa Mercante. That's how you know you fucked up. Ugh. I'm sorry, Fluffy. We'll never watch Laufey's Son again. Never. Oh, wait, hold on. Let me hear these people talk to me about it, though. Tell me about
look
this.
At the next core game. Hi, I'm Corey Barlog, head of creative at Santa Monica Studio. Thank you for watching this extended look at the next core game in the series, God of War, Lao Fei. You know, telling Fei's story has kind of been a goal of mine since we started working on the Norse saga. She is very near and dear to me as a character, so I knew that we needed the right person to see this one through. I would like to introduce Lao Fei's game director, Ariel Lawrence, whom I've had the pleasure of working with for more than 20 years.
Yeah, that's why the gameplay is exactly the same. It didn't look like anything changed. There's nothing different. There's nothing new. It's the same shit, different skin.
Man, there is nobody that I trust more to bring this story to life than her.
You know what I think the problem is with gaming? It lacks testosterone. I think that's it. There's like none left. It's just so estrogen filled. Even the dude talking about the game looks like he couldn't defend himself in a street brawl.
Thanks, Corey. Hi, I'm Ariel, and I'm honored to represent the entire Santa Monica studio team. We
Thank
hope
you,
this
Ariel.
small slice of game we've shown you today has given you a good introduction to what it's like to be Faye and the kind of trouble she finds herself in the afterlife of the gods. The team is still very hard at work creating this new adventure with Faye as she fights through the everyone to save the ones she loves. You can expect us to be back with even more details as we get closer to release. We're super excited and cannot.
I hope this game bombs. I hope it does. Just because I think like the God of War games kind of suck.
Wait to show you more of the magic and danger that awaits Faye. Until then, thanks again for watching. Bye.
Thank you for presenting it to me. It's another game IP from Sony where like it started out with a dude and now it's a chick. It's like God of War, Ghost of Tsushima. What else is there? Oh, Uncharted. There's something else. Oh, Last of Us. Yeah, damn, dude. Yeah, it's trying to be funny, but think about it. That's the case. Oof. Let me say something controversial and full of shit. Wait a minute. I'm right. LC for the 2. Laufey made a Domino's pizza regular out of what? Xbox dropped the mask and outright admitted they are making women uglier on purpose. Really? Oh, wait. Well, wasn't like the people behind Gears of War? I saw this clip on Twitter. I didn't like clip it because I didn't care that much, but it was like a trans woman talking about Gears of War, and then somebody comments under the pride trans thing. They're like, no wonder Gears fucking sucks. And I was like, whoa. You think you're like coming out there and doing something? Hold on. Stop everything. I have footage of Corey Feldman playing guitar. Everything must stop. I'm sorry, Benedict Star. We have to focus on that. That is like King Cobra energy right there. I haven't seen anyone play guitar like that since King fucking Cobra. Holy shit. I might have to look at it again. It looked like he was trying to do a pentatonic scale, but retardedly. Yeah, he's trying to walk up a pentatonic, and he just, what is he thinking? Half step, whole step, half step. What the? He didn't even hit. Bro, the fingering is terrible. His girlfriend must hate him. This dude's hands are retarded. What guitar is that? Because it looks like it might be nice. I think this is EVH. Is that an Eddie Van Halen guitar? Bro, what a waste. Wow, Corey. Dude, he is so delusional. Like, he's a lolcow. Holy hell, man. All right, let me get back to the super chats. Ghost Bane for the 100 Kazakhstans. I still can't believe I got my Gigabyte Aeros 5090 for around $3,200 in August. Yeah, dude, that was a good time to buy. I thought how stupid I was when I purchased it, but oh well. Dude, you just you won. You fucking won, bro. You won, dude. That was like one of those purchases that from sure at the time you're like, this is so dumb. But now looking back, you just nailed it. You played the market perfectly. Even if you were to sell it, you get more than what you paid for it. Oh, I can't even read this name. Edan Idid for the 50 euros. I'm so bad at this. Been watching your stuff for years. I know you've addressed this before, but I believe you should give a little more effort on a less limiting platform like Kick. I'm on Kick, bro. I'm on Kick. You're hilarious when you're not constantly censoring yourself for YouTube. Cheers. Well, thank you, brother. I will email Kick today, which I was supposed to do, but I had to do a live stream, and I'm going to demand my what was I demanding? Restitution. I'm going to demand my restitution. That wasn't what I was going to demand. Oh my God. Baron von Voodoo for the 5. Lord of the Snorts, the Fellowship of the Bag. Oh, I like that. I'm going to write that down. How do you like that? As soon as I find paper and a pen. Because, is that my vitamins? Oh, no, I dropped my vitamins. Don't mind me. And so we'll call the DSP video. Oh, God, I'm such a genius. I'm glad I just came up with that. You will not receive credit for this. Because as Steve Jobs said, it's so lovely to write with a paper and pencil. As Steve Jobs said, good artists steal. And great artists steal more. Oh, is extorted by the courting and locals to get that bag from Gundo, Sauron, and the detractor orcs. You know, DSP's whole, since we're on kind of that, DSP's whole Pokemon grift, it's because he watched the quartering documentary. Think of how crazy that shit is. DSP watches that documentary, and instead of it being like a cautionary tale, it gives Phil fucking ideas, bro. That's why he's the greatest. Everybody else watched the quartering documentary, and they're like, wow, he's worse than I ever imagined or knew. Darkside Phil is like, he's a fucking genius. Oh, damn. Anus's like clip is going all over the place. Jesus Christ. Like I just clicked my Phil news and it's again. He really went hard that day. Phil was letting you know what he filled her in. You don't come to Phil's stream and talk shit. You only praise Phil. You know, we already did Foot Juice. What's this? I was going to like watch video games and instead I'm now on Phil.
Fortune's Weave.
DM Zaku for the 2. Thoughts on the new Stellar Blade Gundo? Looked cool. I have to watch it. Because I kind of didn't see it really.
Young boy determined to win the games to save his imprisoned father. Dietrich, a swordsman.
Gears of War E-Day.
For a stronger foe.
Oops, wrong button.
Theodora, a queen seeking to fulfill the long-held
Look at those tits, Phil. What do you think?
A musician
What?
with her sights.
Look at those bags.
Why are the women's boobs out? Both of them.
Why not, Phil? I'm all for it.
Are you kidding me?
She's a muse, my dude. She's got out her little guitar. She's got nice rack, lovely thin legs. They're so toned.
Women in this universe never cover their chests, completely exposed.
And look how wonderful their world is in spite of that, Phil. It's almost as if the breasts are helping. Landell Calrissian for the 2. They need to make Gears of War Booty Warrior, God of War Booty Warrior game. I'd buy it. I certainly wouldn't. I remember seeing when the Booty Warrior got out of jail. I'm not going to bother finding the clips. So you have to take my word for it. And he's sitting there and like Fleece Johnson has been out of prison for like a year or two, blah, blah, blah. And the Fleece goes, I heard all this talk about pussy this, pussy that. I like booty. I miss booty. And I'm sitting here like the dude is out of jail thinking about men's butts. And you're telling me you want the Booty Warrior game?
Guide whichever character you choose to victory as they weave their own unique tale.
Oh my God.
Everybody here is gorgeous.
Look at this.
Hone your techniques at the training grounds.
Phil is never going to play this game. There's too many breasts.
Raging Tempest.
New allies. Or travel beyond Daxian's walls to gain experience.
Now look at the guy. He's literally covered from the tip of his toes to the tip of his fingers up to his neck. The only thing you can see is his stupid pretty boy face and girlish hair.
Bro, the chick was a bard. Why would a female bard who usually works in bars and sings songs, and she's a mural or whatever the hell they call it, why would she be wearing armor? What don't you get, dude?
His body is like encased in airtight containment. Look at her.
Your free time is up to you.
The Japanese are something else, man. They don't give a shit.
Oh,
They're like, we know what we want. Just rip all the clothes of all the women. We're just absolutely no shame or embarrassment here. Just go for it.
Yeah.
Combat takes the form of turn-based tactical battles.
That's like, Japan, you can't really fault them. They make the best games in anime. Like the Western society is so fucking lame. We are literally living off of Japan's fumes, bro. And DSP is acting like it's an issue. And if you look at it from another level, look how safe and clean Japan is for the most part. Maybe Western ideals are lame and restrictive.
Consider your weapon's range.
Look at that. Her shirt's open to the middle.
Oh, hold on. Let me look. I missed it. Her shirt isn't open in the middle.
Your weapon's range.
Oh, that little bit. You barely see anything.
Look at that. Her shirt's open to the middle. This guy's completely covered, though. Look.
Plus, each of the
Look at this.
characters comes
She's like a
with
lizard
their own
woman.
Special techniques. By using these techniques to the fullest, you might turn the tide of battle.
This game does look boring as fuck, though.
So it's Fire Emblem. Got it.
Rejoice with me.
Cool.
At the
Show me some more boobs so Phil can
Do I
spaz
want him
out.
to be wearing a banana hammock, Big Mac? No. But it's only fair. It's only fair. If you're going to do it one way, you got to have it the other way. Either everyone's nearly naked or everyone is wearing full body condom. It's one or the other. Okay, I've had enough.
He's so gay. God, he got with Kat and he became such a homo. Jesus Christ. Oh no, anime titties. Oh my God. All the women are almost naked. Good. You can have some eye candy, see a hot chick. Okay, let's see what else. I know Phil bought an expensive card. Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. This is a good one. You guys see this, dude. DSP gave himself AI muscles to review the Switch. What is he doing? This boomer thumbnail slot bullshit. And of course, he gives himself like Arnold's arm from Terminator 2. Then you come to the stream and you see this emaciated, pale, gaunt bastard who's never seen the sun. He won't even drive 5 minutes down the road to pick up his own McDonald's when he orders DoorDash. And then when the DoorDash gets there and the McDonald's is cold, he's like, oh, it was only 5 minutes away. Why is it fucking cold? Why is my ice cream melted? Because you're an asshole, Phil. And you deserve it. You do stuff like this. And then you yell at anus, which I got to say was incredibly based.
Well, because this morning was the Oh, that's interesting. Why did you wear that shirt today? Well, because this morning was the Xbox showcase. And of course, they were going to have all kinds of information about Fallout, right? Seriously. Like, what a joke. Guess what they talked about today? You ready?
What did they talk
Fallout
about?
76.
Dude, what do you fucking expect? Bethesda's trash. As a former Bethesda shill, Bethesda's garbage. Why did you think they would show anything on the new Fallout or Elder Scrolls? They are making so much money off of the RPG, Elder Scrolls, and Fallout 76. Like, unironically, billions of dollars. If they were to put out a new Fallout game, it would affect people playing Fallout 76 and paying for that. That's one reason why they haven't done it. The second reason is because Bethesda really sucks. Like, I'm hearing all sorts of crazy stuff of development issues because they're still using the creation engine or something like that for Elder Scrolls. And it's just, it is what it is, man. When those games drop, bro, that'll be the end of Bethesda. That's my prediction. When Fallout comes out and when Elder Scrolls comes out, it's going to be so bad, people are actually going to be like, are you fucking kidding me right now? And it's going to release after GTA 6. Dude, it's going to be a bloodbath. And by then, Todd Howard will retire, so he won't even face any of that shit.
Okay, if you're still playing Fallout 76 in 2026, I got a message for you. Reality's calling. Stop playing that stupid, busted piece of shit game and stop wasting money on a games as a service so that Bethesda will actually make real games again, because you're part of the problem of why they don't put out games anymore.
This is coming from the man who has had a login streak for what, WWE Champions? It's been like 10 years. And he's probably spent $50,000 on WWE Champions. And now he's spending hundreds of dollars on Pokemon boxes to possibly get full art cards. This is someone who shouldn't be saying anything.
Seriously, your supplemental income of you just giving them money for slop.
It's not supplemental, dude. They're making
Fallout.
more money off of that shit than the Fallout game, bro. Come on. Even I know this shit.
So stop. Okay? But that was it. Nothing. No Fallout 3 remake announcement. Nothing about a new Fallout. Nothing. Just Fallout 76 garbage that no one fucking gives a shit about, besides like the same maybe 50,000 people who keep giving them money every month because they're idiots.
Does he not realize that the whales that give him money on his channel are pretty much the same as the people who give money to Fallout 76 in the Elder Scrolls Online RPG, and they kind of dictate where his channel goes and what he does? Phil, like, bro, come on. You of all people have no right to speak. It's the pot literally calling the kettle black. Trey Stonewall has gifted 20 no refunds memberships. It's such a juicy chip. I almost choked. Help me here, Phil. Redeem us.
Baby.
Wrong one.
A nice juicy tip. Send it right now through the PayPal link. A nice juicy tip. Send me a juicy tip. Let's hit the goal. Right?
God bless you, Trey Stonewall. Lulu for the 2. Greetings from work. Hello, Lulu. You're just in time for me to almost get ready to get out of here because I'd like to eat some foodies instead of watching Phil like a psychopath. Let me take down like my paintwork. That's still up there. What else is going on? Let me keep digging. I know there's something funny Phil was doing. I got to see the card crash out, though. Is that DSP in the game? Oh, you motherfucking detractors. I fucking totally thought this was real for a hot minute. Oh, my God. Oh. That was a funny one. I was like, holy shit, dude. Cat needs to step. Oh, nope, not looking at DSP's emaciated leg. That's disgusting. Hold on. DSP wiping down a paper plate? What's this about? Okay, I gotta look. And you're looking with me because that's just how it is. That's just what happens here now. I Phil watch. Okay, so he ordered some DoorDash from Sonic. Why is he wiping the paper plate? What's going on here? I don't. Is this him washing dishes? Bro. What the fuck? Man, Phil is probably genuinely crazy. Like, unironically. No, that one's with Phil saying the F word.
If it looked like, let me get it close to the camera. Do you see how bad that looks? So it's a bunch of Pokemon logos that are all shriveled up, and it almost looks like someone had opened it and actually like refused it on the hinge there, or on the whatever, the seam. So looking at that, this looked just like the Phantasmic Flames plastic look. Box, take a look at that.
Okay. I thought there'd be more context so I could explain what the hell's going on. But yeah, I don't have the full thing where he gets the card and he starts talking about he didn't buy a card and yada, yada, yada. Oh, well. Fuck me if toast. I really should have planned for that one. Where the hell is there so much stuff here? Jesus Christ. Oh, God. I apologize because I am not prepared for anything today. Summer Games Fest. Oh, wait, Stellar Blade. Somebody asked me about that. That's what I was going to look for. Oh, let's see. I just saw like a screen cap. What is it called? Stellar Blade 2? No, Stellar Blade Blood Rain. What the? Is that Call of Duty Ghost selling Fanta? What is going on? Master Chief is selling Fanta too? Oh, yeah, that's right. This shit's coming to PC day one. Maybe I'll buy it. Why not? Since they're breaking away from Sony. What is the story here? Can someone tell me? I missed the Fanta girls. Wow, that's a long way back. We need those back.
Evie.
I'm listening.
She's got a mouse face.
That's the beginning and end of it all. How about you try taking a hit?
You're acting a little strange today.
Oh, yeah? It's our first mission in a while. Aren't you a little excited?
Stop saying weird things.
Okay, take it easy.
Quiet. They're moving.
Initiating C3 sync. Ready, Angel.
Roger, Kenna. Tracking.
At least the world's populated, dude.
How's it looking out there?
I can't stand crowds. It'd be better for both of us if we got out of here quickly.
In the movies, this is always where things go wrong.
Hey.
Well, just saying. It's a cliche. Wait, the target stopped.
Hearken! The false rain shall cease!
What the fuck? Oh. Guess they're becoming Alpha Nativa? You know, got to give it to the fucking Koreans, man. They at least make a trailer you want to pay attention to. I'll give them that. Even though I'm going to say something controversial. I didn't like Stellar Blade 1 that much. I kind of figured out the story later on. It didn't really grab me. But I will say that I did enjoy the boss battles. I felt that was the best part of the game. Because they were just always so on your nuts with kicking your ass. So, yeah, I'll probably buy it. You know, why not? I'd rather play an attractive woman in a tight suit. Lone Wolf for the 2. Here's 2. I was about to say 2 francs for some reason. Of real English money for Yam's new tires. I think a new set of tires. If I were to go Pirelli Diablo Rasa courses or something like that. V3 compound. We didn't even want to talk about the price. Probably like $500 or something ridiculous like that. See, Dunlop used to have some really good tires. Like the Q3 Pluses were like where it peaked, and then it sort of went downhill. But they were at least affordable. I don't want to talk about it. Everything's expensive. Mac Leoid, I believe, for the 2. SK would just have robots and no one else. I don't remember what SK is right now. I'm not going to lie to you, my dude. What the hell is Raiden from Metal Gear Solid doing here? Raiden. What happened to him? Oh, wait, he became a ninja. You know, you're right. The aesthetic does feel kind of slightly like Raiden, except he had a sword. And ironically, despite the changes of Raiden, he did kick a lot of ass in Metal Gear Solid 4. Like, he grew on me then. They just had to turn him to a brooding, miserable cyborg for it to work. But man, did people hate him in Metal Gear 2. Let me see what's going on at the Summer Game Fest. Let's just...
SGF's so rewarding because this show helps drive discovery. I hope you find your next favorite game today. So get ready to get...
Goodbye.
For views like
this,
you got to get out there.
Thanks, Jeff Keighley, you dick. I press play, and I literally get a commercial. YouTube, why? Why do you do this? All right, now we're back. This is a new Resident Evil. Oh, yeah, South Koreans. Like, I just should have said South Koreans because North Korea isn't doing shit but starving people. Like, South Koreans are no joke when it comes to anything they're interested in. Like, I have been dealing with South Koreans building Gunpla and taking it to new levels for years, and now they're doing video games. Wait till they build a motorcycle.
Oui? Qui est-ce? So, you're the American who called earlier. The sister of the man on the 3rd floor. Ah, welcome to Paris. It's so nice to meet you. Oh, it's freezing. Come in. Come in. We don't want you to catch a cold. I hate to say it, but your brother is, well, quite odd. In we go.
Is this Resident Evil? Crap, I missed it. You should be talking about... Where did it go? Great. I tried to click it and it vanished.
Oh la la. Mais quel pagaille.
You should be talking about the Lego story. What?
This made such
Get out of
a
here.
mess again.
This is a DSP stream.
Think. I just cleaned it up a week ago. It's like a boulder rolled through here.
That's it. Fast forwarding to zombies.
Reimagining the...
Wait, did that say Code Veronica?
Don't move.
Was that Hunk?
Inside a red field.
Okay, cool. All right. I might be in on that. Code Veronica was a good Resident Evil. And everybody knows I love Hunk. Let's see. Alien Isolation. Don't care. Yeah, that's the game for the people who made Team Ico or some shit like that. What the hell's this?
人说，只要和西归堂，你不打仗，也能守住我们的家。
再不投降，全部杀光！
是死，
不行！
This actually looks fucking interesting, bro. What the fuck? Like, I was not expecting anything to look at all. Okay, I need to stop because basically I just start staring at this shit and watching it rather than saying anything. This, what is this called? Blood Message, huh? Okay, we already know Tupac's going to be in that. The hell's this? Yeah, maybe I should have Oh, another commercial. Jesus H. Crackers. Oh, God. Jeff Keighley, you cocksniffer. Yeah, maybe I should see what's going on in the world. Pokemon going to F1 and then just posting pictures of herself. Typical narcissist behavior, honest to God. This chick, I'm 100% sure. 100% sure when Pokemon masturbates, she does it in a mirror. And she looks at herself. Like, that's the only way she can get off. Spent the weekend at F1 in Monaco. Like, how would I know you're at F1? Like, it'd be too hard to fucking tell because all I see is you. God. But here we go. Pokemon Eat the Rich. Also, Pokemon buys $11,000 tickets for an event where she's going to check her phone every 3 minutes. Yes, it's true. Like, there's no way in hell she's into F1 racing. None. She's never said a damn thing about F1 racing. Meanwhile, if MotoGP contacted me tomorrow and he was like MotoGP's person, like, let's say Donner Motorsports is like, Gundo, we want you to wave the flag at like Mugello or something. I'd be like, I'll be there with bells on. Oh, she's old now. God. This fucking bitch. Isn't she the greatest, though? Isn't she the best ever to do it? Did you get to the new Gundam game? Yeah, I already talked about the new Gundam game, bro. It's Light Ferret. It's not moving my nutsack, bro. I'm not going to lie to you. Hold on. Malachite has become a member for 7 months, playing through Lost Judgment and loving it. Oh, yeah, Lost Judgment's a great game. Really good. And then Lost Judgment 2, actually better than 1. Magnifico. Yeah, let me see what else is going on here. I like have a whole fucking photo dedicated to like Pokemon's bullshit. Yeah, because you never know when you have to do some video on her. And what's this about? Valkyrie speaks about how something's unfair for women. I'll force you assholes to watch it.
My whole when you were in labor, my whole TikTok feed was just women and sharing their stories about birth and going through labor, and like there would be some troll videos of men just like playing a game while they're like just funny videos or whatever. And it just like made me.
Who the fuck is this other chick? I'm gonna get this weird point where it feels like every time I turn around, there's some new streamer, and I don't know who the fuck they are. I don't know where they came from, and they're somehow super popular. And I watch them, and they're boring as fuck. And they have a whole set for a podcast that's so gaudy and douchey. What is this? I'd like to see a podcast where some guy sitting in a garage. Something real.
Just wonder, how did we develop in life where the woman is just enduring all of this pain with periods and giving birth and breastfeeding and enduring all of it, and a man just has to jack off? Like, seriously. To be fair, Jeremy, he's a catch. I've seen.
Well, that was incredibly funny and insightful. Typical Valkyrie. Valkyrie's the perfect amalgamation of how far you can get off of looks alone. She was attractive and she played Valorant when it was popular. And now she's a multimillionaire. And she doesn't have a thought in her head that's remotely relevant, cognizant, or insightful. It's just you're watching an LA chick who's like a 6 or a 7 run her mouth and never says a damn thing of any fucking value. And she's a multimillionaire for it. Meanwhile, the guy who works at the dealership that helped me fix my engine, he makes minimum fucking wage. Well, he doesn't do minimum wage. It's expensive for labor, but you know what the hell I'm saying. And then he says some stuff about life that makes you think. Meanwhile, he's never going to be a millionaire. Never. I'm never going to be a millionaire. I'm going to die in the gutter like Edgar Allan Poe. The people are going to find my poetry, and maybe somebody will post it online and they'll take credit for it. They won't go, wow, It's a Gundam was a really deep guy who had a lot of feelings and emotions that were left unchecked and unshared. He was a victim of his own minute level of success. Let's see. What else is there? Don't want to see any more of this crap. Hold on. I'm coming.
Number 1, she's a bit older than
That sounded
me.
bad.
Here's everything I got my assistants to thank them for all that they do. And
Miss I Hate the Rich, doing nothing but rich bitch LA
don't
shit.
worry, I got something for you too. For assistant number 1.
I love her TikToks because they're so fucking pompous. Oh my God. Pokemon's so far up her ass. It's amazing that she hasn't collapsed in on herself like a neutron star, my guy. It is just, it's glorious to behold.
1, she's a bit older than me and has a really chic and classy look. So I got her these gorgeous Louis Vuittons as a
Louis
timeless addition
Vuittons.
to her
As we all give people in our family Louis Vuittons, you know, as normal broke people.
closet. For assistant number 2, she feels like a little sister to me. She's such a sweetheart and loves cute things, so I got her this adorable Dior wallet and all of these pretty MEJ clips.
I bet you this shit was probably made in China, and then Dior just slaps their insignia on it, and that just makes it worth like $1,000. Look at this shit. It's trash. The fuck is this? I would never. Oh, I'm a guy, obviously, so I would use it. But this literally looks like something you could get off of Temu or AliExpress. But since it says Dior, it's worth something.
Pretty MEJ clips. Assistant number 3 just got engaged.
Temu gear.
So I gifted her this gorgeous embroidered robe that says bride, as well as these beautiful vide push in bone china and vide push.
Look at these hand gestures. Fucking cunt of the century, my
in
dude.
bone china.
Oh, dude. You know, all right, I was watching Netflix and they have this Hulk Hogan documentary. And you listen to the Hogan talk about when he was like at the peak of Hulkamania and how his ego was out of control. Fucking Pokemon's ego is as big as Hulk Hogan, without a shadow of a doubt. This bitch is out of this stratosphere of sucking her own clit. It's nuts. The false hand gestures, the attempting to be cute, the speaking in low tones. Don't worry, I have something for you too if you watch this TikTok video. Yeah, how about a fucking lobotomy? Because that's what I need.
And vide push means emptying your pockets, so it's perfect for anything you want to store.
Was that some Chinese shit? Dude, there's a clip of her hanging out with Hassan Piker. I have it on my computer, but I'm not looking for it. And she's hanging out with Hassan after he got back from China and sucking Tiananmen Square's dick. And he goes, she goes, I'm in a Chinese state of mind. That's how you know she's fucking the neighbor. And Hassan goes, so am I. And then she buys these goofy little Chinese cups. This chick is doing backflips on that Asian dude's dick. I'm telling you. She's the K-pop semen hunter. Oh, yeah. Oh, that felt good to say out loud. I entertained myself with that one.
So it's perfect for anything you want to store delicately, but that you use daily, like maybe her wedding ring.
God, nobody's going to clip that. That's the
assistant
crime of
number 4
it.
is such a cool girl.
I'm so
very
verbally
trendy.
dexterous, it hurts. Oh, my God. Malachite. Playing through Lost. Oh, we just did that one. Sorry, Malachite. Snoop Diz for the 5. In Path of Exile 2, there was a player named Pokimane Feet. Really? She's got a foot site. What is it called? Foot something? It's like the site you rate women's feet. Her feet are on there. Feet Finder. That's it. Roadkill V2. Meanwhile, Kirsty talking to her marble. Kirsty's talking to a marble floor. Why do you guys come in here and tell me this shit? Knowing my ceiling is falling in and I still haven't found a house to live in because they're so fucking expensive. I'm literally like crying. I miss like this one house that would have been perfect because oh my God, I didn't want to talk about it. I fell asleep and it sold in hours. Oh my God, Canned Soup is gifted 10 no refunds memberships. I knew the Pokemon video would get you Canned Soup. Dynamodel for the $3 super sticker. Hold on. For the Canned Soup, we got to get something in here.
Let's hit the goals right now. And let's get a big, fat, juicy tip. Let's get some goals hit. Let's hit the goal right now by the end of this podcast.
What a hero.
She has a great eye, so I got her these vintage Chanel ballet flats. I hope she'll love them.
Why did you fall asleep? Because like it was 9 at night and I had no energy left. I probably stayed up the whole day and then I saw it. I'm like, okay, dig a little next. You don't think a house is going to sell in like 3-4 hours, you know? And did. It was nuts. It was so beautiful. It would have been perfect. I'm an idiot. I just should have went for it. It was a gorgeous neighborhood, you know, at a circle, like a cul-de-sac with like a circle. Those are always so nice. And you know, like the kids probably have trick-or-treating there. Oh, by the way, thank you, Canned Soup, you wonderful bastard. Yeah, we don't need to hear about my fantasies of living a better life.
Agents and managers, but I find that assistants are often taken for granted.
Wait a minute. I was so busy making fun of her, I just realized she has like 5 assistants. For what? What do you need 5 assistants for? What the living fuck? I just did the math.
Oh, here's everything I got, and don't worry.
Yeah.
Assistant number 1,
One.
Class to her closet feels like a little sister to me.
2.
So I got all of these. Assistant number 3,
3.
just ordered robe. China and VT in your pocket.
4.
Anything you like me. Least assistant number 4 is trendy and has a great eye.
Those shoes are fucking ugly as shit. If I see a chick in those sort of shoes, even if they're Chanel, I think she sucks. Like she's not, you know, sucking your dick like she's a Brazilian girl trying to get out of her country.
It's Chanel ballet flats. I hope everyone talks about hers, but I find that
4 assistants. 4. I wish she didn't hate my guts because I'd love to ask her, Pokemon, why the fuck do you have 4 assistants? And then you sit there and pretend you're not rich. What do you need 4 people to do? And it's not even counting her managers. And why is there multiple managers? I'm losing it right now. I know if I had 1 assistant, that technically I'd do, but like I don't stick her if anything too difficult because it could go wrong. But then what do I get other people for? It doesn't even make sense. I can't logically wrap my mind around this shit. I'm actually struggling right now. This is harder than algebra. Get me out of here. I'm so sick of staring at rich women getting rich for doing fucking nothing. It's like cute, and that was all it was. Cute on Twitch, become a millionaire. Oh my God. You could be a fucking musician and get nothing, dude. Fucking nothing. She's fucking humming Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. This is content. This is why the internet sucks. And even though I've made money on the net, if it went down, the world would be a better place because people would be forced to go outside, make real connections, and socialize and become normal again. Fucking A. I'm in a bitter mood because she's in that apartment that I know is like $3 million. Like, okay, right here. Check out behind her head. Look at that glass shower right there. Do you know what it takes to get a glass shower like that in like Texas? It takes a minimum of $500,000 minimum. And that might be actual marble. And then look at this tub right here. This is a very fashionable tub. I see it all the time in real estate for homes that start at $770,000. I look at these houses and I fucking lament. I crash out. I get mad. I'm all angry and I'm pissy. And I'm like, this shouldn't cost that much. And I start talking like King Cobra. And then I look at when the house was built. And they're like, oh, it was built in 2016. And in 2016, this house was $300,000. But now it's almost $1 million. Oh. And then she could buy $1 million house like it was nothing. It'd be like fucking ordering DoorDash for this bitch. And I could only look at $1 million houses and wish. I should bubble myself right now. I should end my miserable existence. Ugh, Black Vulcan for 2. I'm tired, boss. So am I, Vulcan. I'm so tired. And I'm such a loser. I'm the biggest loser to ever do it. Drake Timbershaft for 2. I want to see Gundo feet. Never in your life. Commando CQC for the 5. Wasting money on useless stuff like shoes. Completely stupid. Now wasting money on Eddie Van Halen guitars and the red, white, and black stripes. That's worth it. Women. You talk about the classic 5150, my dude. You know what I regret? Not buying a Gibson double neck SG in 2020. I was looking at it. It was like a 1970s model. I was looking at a walnut one because like the walnut ones are cheaper. If you go for the red wine, obviously Jimmy fucking Page. So that goes up a couple $1,000s. If you get a black one, slash couple $1,000s. You get a white one, the fucking Eagles, couple $1,000s. But like walnut looks almost like wine red, $3,400. Now you try and get that guitar, $10,000. Oh my God. Oh, I hate everything. These guitars have been like $2,000 for decades. And now in the last 5 years, I wish I lived in a country where my money wasn't dirt. Ghost Bane, the 100 Kazakhstans. The fact that there are men that have spent thousands of dollars on her thinking they'd be that Asian Chad one day. Oh my God, bro, you're so right. Like for real, dude. Hold on. I got more stuff because she trots that dude around. Like he's a purse dog, man. Give me a second. I got to dig through all this garbage. I literally have to sift through trash. Here we go. So this is when they go to Jason the Ween's fucking birthday party. Talentless Central. That house should be called Retard Station. Where all these motherfuckers live and do the shittiest content on God's green earth. And then she just brings out her fucking Asian dude. And still pretending, oh, it's the neighbor. Yeah, right. Like she isn't doing flip kicks on his dick. Get the fuck out of here with this nonsense. Get out of here. You're 30 years old, girl. Just admit you're nibbling his nuts like a hungry squirrel. You know, like just be real. No one needs this. The bro's not a Chad. He's a Moodle. Okay. All right. Here's the thing. I'll break it down to you. Right now, girls are in love with Asian dudes. In 9.9 times out of 10, when American girls want Asian dudes, they're always hot for like K-pop stars and BTS guys, right? So they go for the nearest Asian in their vicinity. That's neighbor dude. He is the closest she could come to getting a guy who was like in a K-pop band. It happens all the time. If you need any other proof, ST Peach. Now I got to look this shit up. Does she even still stream? She probably does. The bitch ain't got no talent. Stone cold. I'm being really stone cold today. Okay, ST Peach's ugly ass husband. That's what we got to type into Google to find this motherfucker. He looks like a fucking pug. Like this dude. He is like bog standard chubby Korean. But since ST Peach couldn't get near an Asian guy she wanted, she got this guy. All right? Flat out. If you're an average chubby Asian guy, real talk, go to every convention you can, and I guarantee you will get a thin bitch. Straight facts. ST Peach is actually decent looking, or was. I don't know. She had a kid like recently, but long story short, that's not a looks match. She could do better than him, but kind of couldn't. Like back in the day when I was doing the Billy Twitter page, when I was like LARPing as Billy because I was trying to do content and really entertain people on and off YouTube. Those days are done. I don't give a fuck no more, right? I used to follow her dumb shit. This girl used to go on good-looking Asian guys' Twitter pages and Instagrams, and she would just compliment them all day. This chick was fucking thirsty. And meanwhile, she's with this dude. I used to play in Japanese bands, and Asian guys, Japanese dudes stayed getting skinny, weeb white girls because they wanted anything remotely Asian. If you are a chubby Asian dude right now, fucking take advantage of it. This is your time to shine. All you have to do is be within arm's reach, and you will get the Asian loving girl. Mark my words. I will not lead you astray. I am preaching to you, children. Oh, Jesus Christ. She just constantly carries this dude around places and then pretend she's not fucking him. Like, Jesus. Weirdest. Well, actually, she makes her money off these dudes. Timu Hotani. I don't know. Is that an Asian pop guy? She's got extra dim sum. Dim sum. I wouldn't mind some dim sum. I'm kind of hungry. Yo, Gundo, finally catch you on stream. What's up? Well, Eddie, about to get out of here soon. Get something to eat, because I'm hungry. Hungry for change. But since I can't get that, I'm going to get lunch. You know what I'm saying? Let me get this like Pokemon shit off my timeline. What else is there? Do I want to look at any more of this goofiness? Do I want to subject you guys to that? Oh, there was the day that Pokemon pulled her tit out. I don't know if you guys saw that. Cream of some young boy. That's a classic joke from the old days. Oh, no, that's just like this. I don't even know how this chick is fucking popular, dude. We're getting to a time where young men are so fucking thirsty, they're literally looking at average girls you could find in Target, and they watch them stream. I don't even understand this fucking logic right here.
Damn, like, I'm gonna be honest, men have it so easy. Because, like, men say, oh, as a girl, you don't have to do your hair. You could just go out not looking like this and no one would care. That's not true, bro. Men, you get up, you do your fucking hair in 2 seconds, and then you walk out the door. It's so annoying. It's actually annoying.
Chungus female humor. That Amy Schumer energy. Nothing here said was fucking funny. And these fuckers are in there lopping it up because they probably think she's attainable. She's a little overweight, and they're like, oh, yeah, Cinna would like me. She's a normal girl. I'm doing the Cinna impression. Oh, yeah. Yeah, she loved me.
What kind of luck spawn is that?
Being a man is not a luck spawn. It's like the worst shit ever. We live in a day and age where if you're a man and you're tight on money, good luck, chummy. You better get another job, dog. You better work 3 gigs. You better have some talent, boy. You better do something. If you're a chick and you need some extra money, become a streamer and do OnlyFans like every other girl. Like 90 Day Fiance. The amount of those women doing OnlyFans is fucking nuts. They're like, I don't have any talent. What do I do? And there's always some dude willing to buy feet pics or butt hose and toes. Dude, come on.
I don't even have cramps. What?
Cramps for a man is a woman. Your mother will cramp your style. Your girlfriend will cramp your style. Your wife will cramp your style till she cramps you into the fucking grave. If you stay with her that long, if she doesn't divorce you because she was bored or fell out of love, or the worst one, I've never been to paradise, I've been to paradise, but I've never been to me. Some shit like that. And then the government has the fucking nerve to send me papers in the mail telling me I have to register just in case there's a war. Fuck you. If there's a war, I'm running to Argentina just like Hitler before me.
Do you have? You don't even have cramps. It's just obnoxious.
She's a fucking multimillionaire. Being like 100% mid with Chunkus humor can still make you rich. I was about to say, me, God. You know what? King Cobra was more interesting than Sin has ever been, and he died broke and penniless in a fucking trailer. There's no justice. I could rip on these chicks all day, dude. Like I could just all day sit here and be hateful, but everything I'd say is true and everyone would know it to be so. Ah, shit. Press the wrong button again. Why am I on this tangent? It's like I want lunch, so I'm in this nasty mood, like an angry child. Here we go, Pokimane putting up some content. Rip Cobes, exactly, bro. Let's do a drink mix for King Cobra. Let me get this out of here. I wish I could just do that. Could you imagine if I like posted a short or TikTok where I was just like sitting with lights flashing on me? Motherfuckers would tell me to end it. They'd be like, unsubscribe from life right now. Gundam, you were funny in 2016. You fell off. Nobody would ever stop and go, damn, that guy's been through it. They're like, I hope he goes out like Cobra. Oh, wait, that was when Hassan pulled his dog's tail and then Pokimane pretended she didn't see the video. What else have I got in here before I move on? Cinna was genuinely upset after her cameraman kept running into traffic and almost caused an accident. What is that? Is it an Indian guy? Oh, no. That's just an Indian guy taking photos of her. That would have been racist. Why would anybody want to take a photo with this chick? What the fuck? Is that real or is this staged? What the? This got to be fake. There's no way in hell.
Was it your? It sucks. What? Oh, of course, yeah. Oh.
Bro. Unsubscribe from life. Unsubscribe, buddy. He's like, hey, can I get a picture with you? Probably show that to people. They're like, here's me with Cinna. And they'd be like, who the fuck is that?
Yeah. Oh, was it your? Was
Look
why
at
are you
this shit.
standing right at the curb?
Hey, thank you so much.
Well, of course, nice to meet you. Rizzy, you almost got hit by a car.
Good.
I could understand if Mark Marquez was outside and I happened to run into him. I might ask Mark Marquez for a photo. Big might. Because I just said it's Mark Marquez. He's done great things. Not that big of a fan, but he is a legend. I'm not gonna bother him and just be like, can I get a photo? But even if I did, that would still be like leagues better than this. Like he's one of the greatest MotoGP racers of all time. In like 10, 15 years, nobody's going to remember Senna. Like they're not going to remember me. What the fuck is this? That's got to be staged. I can't believe that's real. I think that's false. Let me get out of here. Maybe like a little more.
The way you interact with your viewers is oriented to max money, and you low-key had many dudes. I still think you're funny.
When has this bitch ever been funny? Like, can you get me a clip? Because I don't believe you.
You mean the way I don't have my sub count on, ignore half my donos and subs, mute everything, never ask for anything, get mad when people gift subs? Yeah, I'm definitely maximizing money.
Yeah, it's called Fendom. That's where like you give people money even though they don't acknowledge you and they treat you like you don't fucking exist. It's a whole thing. I could not imagine sending her money and then she just ignores my existence. I would probably bubble myself. Why North or YouTube North for the 2? Nobody gonna clip that, huh? No, nobody's gonna clip it. I'm not worried. I could say damn near anything. McElroy, I believe, for the 5. At least you're going for guitars. Dudes are getting into brawls over cheap watches and trying to flip those. Oh yeah, I saw that. And the people couldn't tell the time on the watch because like it had Roman numerals and shit. And they were like, they had this one black guy. They're like, could you tell us the time? He looks at it and he pulls out his cell phone. It was fucking funny. I wish I clipped that. I really do. Jesus for the 5. Gunham. It's not worth getting a lobotomy. You deserve all the hugs and kisses for Ronaldo. That'll never happen. You're like the only person who thinks that, dude. But God bless you for believing that of me. Even I acknowledge I'm a piece of garbage at this stage. Like, I'll admit, when I first started doing YouTube, I was a nicer person. I was a happier guy. You know, there's still light in my eyes, I was told. And now I've recently heard that, you know, I look like I'm dead inside. Yeah, that was a rough day. Let's not even get into it. Cat got your name wrong again. For the 5. I'm sorry. Look up the game Iron Wing Valiant. Record of what a long title. When you get a sec, Jesus Christ. What game is this? It had better be absolutely balls out amazing. Let's see what we got. Oh, that's okay. Here we go. Oh, vey. More commercials. Give me a second here. I'm getting there, buddy. Okay, let's see what we got here. Oh, dude, this looks like Armor Core, but like more cartoony. Dude, this looks like it's made from the same people that made Edelweiss. Is it? Let me get through this last one. Ghostbane for the 100 Kazakhstan. Show us that one photo of her without any makeup, please. I didn't keep it on my computer. Dude, this has to be made by the same people that made Edelweiss. Wait, was it called Edelweiss? No, the tank was Edelweiss. Oh my God, what's the name of that? Now I gotta look up the game. Fuck it. I'll look for it later. This just genuinely feels like Armor Core, dude. There must be like some insane story. It has to be. All right, maybe I'll give it a check out. Maybe. Not 100% sure. Gunham, you freaking bigot. Fluffy too. You make me proud. How am I a bigot? Name one thing I've done bigoted. One thing. I've been nothing but a sweet cherub of a human. Granted, I may have said some things about Pokimane today that weren't kosher, but it doesn't make them not true. Just for that. Oh my God. What? Is this real? That's it. You're getting meta. Is this real? I know I'm going to get hit for a fucking copyright for this fucking music. What is going on, really? This reminds me, like, somebody did a video where they're showing, like, what Texas looks like, because some people are telling me in my personal life, they're like, don't move to Texas, because over here is loaded with Indian people. And I'm sitting there like, it can't be that bad. And then I saw the video. I was like, holy shit, it's like India. And it's black people flipping out. Donald Trump is Naruto. Ethan Klein suing iDubbbz. God, my fucking throat is killing me.
I am being sued by Ethan Klein.
What is with these motherfuckers and not having decent sound? I can't hear shit.
Alberta for defamation. I do plan on fighting against this.
You know, I don't care if Ethan Klein sues this asshole. I don't care. I don't give a shit. iDubbbz sucks. On top of that, I think he was like saying Ethan Klein was diddling his own kids. Like, you don't expect Ethan Klein to come for you after that. He's got the money. Like, for God's sakes, use your noodle, bro. Too busy huffing that Hassan juice. You know, fuck it. Time for some liberals before I go. This one looks like Machine Gun Kelly.
Bitch, shut the fuck up! Bitch, shut the fuck up! Bitch, shut the fuck up!
What the fuck are they doing? Oh, that gay prism shit in the background. Oh, God. I think I should move to Japan. Great. Now my thing's crashing out. I've got 100,000 bookmarks. Let's see. Is there anything else worth looking at? Oh, the dude being beaten up by a deer. That's a pretty good one. This is a really good one. That deer was obviously a Rossi fan. This dude rolled up with a Marquez helmet and just got the shit cracked out of him. It was even biting him. Oh, bro, is his ankle broken? Oh, his shoes fell off. The deer beat him till his shoes fell off. Oh my God. And you post this online, bro? Dude. Get out of here. Whoops, wrong button. I did it again. Fuck me with toast. Let's see. Still digging. People looking for stuff. Shit, what's this about? Knicks fans are destroying the city. What? Oh, so this is what that guy's talking about. Oh, shit. You notice there's a pattern here. Everyone here appears to be black and their pants are not around their waist. All I see are dudes' asses falling out. Dude, these guys fight like girls. Look, what the fuck are the police doing? What the hell happened? Did the Knicks lose again? They've been losing for like 3 decades. Bro was so mad he ripped off a bus stop sign and started cracking somebody in the skull. Well, next time a woman says, "Oh, I want to see New York with you," I'll send her that. Hey, you want to see New York? This is what's in New York. There you go. I assure you, there'll be some goofy shit going down. Oh, yeah. The escort girl who says she charges $6,000 an hour to be with her. Like, get the fuck out of here. $6,000 for this. Bullshit. Fake news. Nobody's paying $6,000 for this. It's your average hooven-toed girl, nice knockers that you could pick up off of Hinge if you just have a few dabs of Riz. She's obviously crazy as cat piss. You could tell by her eyes right here. Very dilated. Very, very messed up. Probably has a bad relationship with her father. She felt her mother put too many rules on her. She also doesn't really believe in religion, but she's spiritual. The usual sort of bullshit. Most likely into astrology. Occasionally listens to binaural beats and believes in manifestation. Nothing here is special nor unique. Do not be fooled. I repeat, do not be fooled. Escorts are charging as much as $6,000 per hour thanks to Silicon Valley's AI boom. Who would spend $6,000 on that? $6,000 right now invested in AMD could net you $10,000 or $20,000 in the next 5 or 6 years. And I'm being, on the safe side. Unless, our wonderful president does something else stupid and fucks the market. Here's that thing people are talking about. Happy Trans Visibility Day. I am Kate, VP Technical Director, Coalition Games. I'm transgendered. What game devs look like? you being trans actually really fits the bill for today's game devs. This is not a revelation. Literally knew that I was going to see multiple trans game devs. Like, okay, great, fantastic, Felissima. Visibility is important to show transgender people exist. We know they exist. Believe you me, we know that transgenders exist because we cannot escape them ever. We're not escaping them right now. It's like, if we dare try not to realize they're here, we will be punished vehemently. Visibility is important, yada yada, always existed. That we are humans and come from all walks of life. Skate was okay. SSX3 sucked. NBA Live only appealed to you if you were a hoodlum. Gears of War 5, trash. Gears of War 4, trash. Was that a Gears of War 1 remake? Don't care. Acknowledge my privilege for how rare it is to have access to support, health care, and acceptance. To just be myself. Isn't this just supposed to be about games? Oh, wait, it's like, it's Pride Month. That's right. Stupid me. You know, another month where we have to listen to people who are obsessed with themselves and gender tell us about themselves and gender. God forbid you want to get away from that, huh? God forbid you even point out that it's also like all over the place. It just makes you a Nazi. What else we got here? Yes, I know you want money from me, and you shall not have it. Now, what's going on here? No, Kim Kardashian at F1. Don't want to see it. Don't care. You can't get me to look. DSP has been buying boxes of Pokemon cards and opening them off stream. Oh, this was what I was. One last fill and then we go to bed.
I've been so supportive. As long as people keep buying in and wanting to see this as part of my content, I would continue to get Pokemon cards in the future. Now, not to say that I'm going to get insanely expensive boxes or whatever, but I would keep doing it. Maybe I would pre-order the new sets or whatever. And my whole idea was that I would always have an extra box of Pokemon cards in the background. So
you're so right, the Raven King. You're so right. Dealing with like trans people that hate me behind the scenes and seeing the stuff they post on their own personal pages. And I just sit there and I think to myself, like, do you have anything else going on in your life besides being trans? Like, is there anything else to you? You know, do you like have a favorite color that isn't the trans flag?
If let's say one night we go crazy and all of a sudden we burn through all the packs, we'll have more. We won't ever be like in a drought, but only if people keep doing it. If this dies out within a few weeks, I wouldn't bother with it. All right.
So long as you keep giving DSP $50 a pack, he will keep opening Pokemon cards.
However, as a result of me getting the first 2 boxes of cards from this website, tcgplayer.com, that's where I bought these from, I actually got them during a time period when there was actually a store credit promotion, and I got a bunch of store credit for buying the first 2 boxes. And I said, you know what?
What?
Let's do it.
Let's
just buy another box so I'll have it on the back burner.
He like made about $1,000 from the first box. And now the boxes are kind of burning down. He's not making as much. That's why he keeps begging people to give him money. But for a dude who's like, you know, he went to business school, financial advisory and shit like that, he's so fucking dumb. This money you could have taken and invested in the market, and you would have doubled, if not tripled, your investment. Instead, it's this goofy bullshit because he wants to cash in so hard of the Pokemon craze because of fucking Logan Paul.
And so you guys had no clue about this. All right. But last week, I bought a 3rd box of Pokemon cards, but it was the most current set, which is called Chaos Rising. Okay. I've actually had it here for a while. It actually arrived, I'm not kidding you, right after this.
The funny thing is, like, he does this and he doesn't even know the names of the Pokemon he pulls out of the fucking cards. It's like one of the biggest grifts I've ever seen. Why can't you do anything you're actually into, bro? Like, just something genuinely for the love of the game, Phil. Like, fucking A, dude. Can you do something you actually love?
So it's been here almost like a week, just about a week. Okay. And because of that, I haven't said a word or anything. I didn't want anyone to know because I don't want people to say, oh, he's going crazy buying cards or whatever. But I wanted to have it as a backup just in case something happened. Now,
and what the hell would that be? Like, just in case somehow someone comes in and off the rip, they give him like $1,800 to open Pokemon packs, which is fucking stupid because you give him money to open the packs. He also keeps the cards. He gives away a code, but like, you don't really get anything from it at the end of the day. if DSP gets a card worth money, he holds on to it. Like, the only winner is Phil.
Crazy stuff has happened since then. Basically, we have gone through 14 packs out of the 36 packs in this box.
Oh, let's do the math here. Let me get out my phone. That's why this dude is like, so he's made $700, and I think the box cost him $300, right? So he has made a profit of $400, but then he bought another pack. So that's a profit of $70, but then he bought another pack, and that one's more expensive. How much is that pack, by the way?
And so far, I've only got 2 hits. And both of them are full art cards. In fact, this was the one that we did last time.
Where'd he go? I was like plugging in my fucking mouse. Here we go.
So, here's the news.
Give me the news, Phil.
The last time that we did TCG Card Shop Sim, which was, what, Thursday night? It left a bad taste in my mouth.
Okay.
It legit did. Because how is it that I've opened 14 packs and I only got like 2 hits? There's something up here. And
that's because the Kick Chat was gaslighting Phil into believing he was buying card packs that were already open and the good cards were taken out. And it got so under his skin, the dude ran out and bought more of these shits.
Maybe I was thinking in my head, you know what?
What?
Maybe people are right. Oh! Maybe this is a reseal and maybe I got scammed.
Because a scammer is always afraid of being scammed.
So guess what? I realized there's kind of a way that I can test this theory. Because I had an additional box of cards, and it was the Chaos Rising set of cards, okay?
Funny you mentioned that. There's a video of Phil rubbing his foot, then without washing his hand, putting on... Yeah, we were just watching the Muffin Man at work. It was classic Phil.
Okay? And so, I looked at this box of cards yesterday, and I looked at the plastic on it and the seal on it and all of that, okay? And I'm like, wait a minute. This box legit looked worse than this box. Okay? This box had seams, and the seams looked like they were all uneven and shrunken, and all the Pokeballs were like deformed on the side of the box. Like, no lie, you guys thought this box looked bad. This box looked 10 times worse.
The trolls really do fucking... They run psyops on this dude. It is just fucking amazing. Phil actually listens.
Okay, no exaggeration. This box looked awful. And I was like, oh, maybe I really am getting scammed. And these are all resealed boxes.
He actually fucking crashed out.
So incredibly similar experience like I'm having with this box right here. And was it going to end up being a situation where there's nothing in that box? In which case, maybe buying from tcgplayer.com is actually a scam. Maybe there's nothing in these boxes and they're all reseals and I'm getting scammed time after time after time again. And if that's the case, then I know, forget it. Don't ever do this again. This will be it. We'll write it off. And maybe I have to try to find a way to get cards from somewhere else or whatever.
Yeah, like going outside and buying some. That would really fucking suck.
But I can't trust this website anymore. All right? So,
you know he's buying these cards for like $300, $350 a box. Then he does rush shipping because he's jonesing. Phil can't get anything if it's not almost instantaneous. Like, this dude needs instant gratification all the fucking time. And now he's crashing out because he's not getting full art cards because he believes every box should have at least one card that's worth like $50 or more. For some reason, the RNG really doesn't get to him. And then Kick Chat gaslights this fucknut into buying 2 more boxes to prove if he's being scammed or not by TCG.
I opened the box of cards and I opened the packs. And actually, I put all of the cards into this binder right here, which was actually a backup binder that I bought. It wasn't meant to even be used right away, but just to show you.
So you bought 2 fucking binders. That's weird.
Okay. I opened the whole box. Okay. And I populated the binder with the cards. And basically, I got a ton.
Show us
now,
the cards.
I did get a bunch of duplicates. I want to make this abundantly clear. There was a ton of duplicates in that box.
That's usually how it rolls.
So at first, I'm like, I do think I'm getting scammed. It's like duplicate, 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 and not much. Okay. But what I like to show you,
show us the fucking,
is that by the time that I was done with that box of Chaos Rising cards, I actually did get some hits. All right.
Oh, Jesus. It takes it forever to get to his fucking point. Hopefully, like, there's a hit video here, please. Don't make me, like, dig through this shit, because I'm not looking for when he pulls out the $300 card and then he starts flexing. You know, we're just going to look at a still image because I'm not looking for this shit. My throat is killing me. It's time to get the hell out of here. Where is it? Show me the $300 card, you fuck knuckle. Oh, God. I'd kill just to have X actually work correctly. What is this? No, that's the onion feet. Here we go. This card right here is worth like $300 or some shit. $370. So the box DSP never announced he got the most valuable $370 card possible. He bought this 100%. He's fucking hooked. So the theory is Darkside Phil wanted to hit so bad that he actually bought one of the most sought after cards as a single. Because I guess the odds of actually getting this shit is not incredibly high. I don't fucking know, dude. You should know from playing WWE Legends. True. Phil should know. But he's kind of nuts, bro. Get the goddamn point. I mean, yeah, I really probably should have fast forwarded it. Because Phil drags shit out. I've just got tired listening to him, bro. Black Vulcan for the 5. Could you do something genuinely positive that doesn't involve torturing us? I'm no better than Phil. I apologize. Oh, man. Mir Diverse. I probably got that so wrong. For 10, here's some scratch for the fun. No lie on that AMD. I thought Ryzen was going to explode. So I bought stock. Small time, but 100 shares. What? You got 100 shares at 19 bucks? When was it 19 bucks? That was so long ago. Dude, you fucking got paid. Holy shit. I got in at around $90, like between $70 to $90 a share. I just had a feeling too. I was just like, you know what? I'm going in. But you got in at Ryzen. So even better, dude. Congratulations, man. I would say hold on to that shit. You hold those shares for the next, what? 10, 20 years, bro? You're going to be a millionaire. No doubt about it. Dynam's model for 5. Boyfriend beater meets nonsense cop. You're welcome. Oh, man. You know, I wish I had done something. I'm old gonna. Oh, well, you know, more power to you, dude. There's a lot of people who are old and do not do shit with their money right. You know. I'm sorry that I ended it on Phil. I didn't think about how terrible that would be for the viewer. It'd be, well, I'm also watching it and thinking like, somebody wrote he's on his Logan Paul arc. Yes, DSP is. Oh my God. You know, we didn't learn anything today. We did laugh a few times. The K-pop Seaman Hunter, I'm putting that on a t-shirt. That's what we're doing. Play music. Oh man, I'm kind of like, the fuck could I possibly play? I got nothing in mind. Like I was learning Roundabout, but I didn't get that far. You know, like that song that plays from JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. Oops. Oh no. Yeah, that's about as far as I got. And I still fucked it up. Let's try something happy. She left me around 3. She's not really that interested in me. She's been cheating on me. How could it be? How could it be? fought for 3. She's kind of ugly. Oops. Off the top of my head, just fucking around. There's like no planning there. Those jazz chords, though, they're quite tasty. Is that happy? Well, the chord progression was happy, but what I was saying wasn't. I was singing about my pain, if you don't mind. I just started thinking about my past and it came out. Oh, man. Someone give this man an album. That won't happen. Wait, I already had one. I forgot. Jesus, time flies. Such wonderful lyrics. Thank you. I was actually working on a song where the hook line is "She's just a bitch to me," which is kind of like what I had in my head. But I think that one's totally different. But it's similar in a way because it was like a. Wait. I forgot my own lyrics. Things used to be so sweet. Then she left me. And then I don't know how I got to the hook because I don't remember my own songs. It's like I come up with an idea and fucking forget. It's just, she's just a bitch to me. But I don't remember anymore. So I probably should write down my ideas. Real talk, but I just don't. Ugh. You're right. That was pretty garbage, Jason. Thank you. All right, there. That was that wasn't really a positive note. I didn't sing something positive. Maybe I should have did like a Led Zeppelin tune. That would have gone over better. Maybe next time I will force you bastards to listen to me sing and play guitar and then cry in my room alone. So good night, everyone. All right, so you're probably going to get that GS code, my dude. What GS code? Is Gamer Subs? Oh, yeah. I don't think that's happening. They wanted me like a year. What? Another bill? Fuck you. They wanted me like a year or two ago, and they sent me the paperwork. Then I had to look it over, the contract. Then I forgot. Then I got wrapped up editing videos. And then like a year or two went past. And I get back in touch with like, hey, sorry, completely forgot. Got wrapped up in other shit. Got some new designs for my character model anyway. So, you know, it'll be less bullshit. And they did not reply because they're sick of my stupid ass. So, and then Kirsty was like, did you like get back to them? Like, I'm sorry, I forgot to do something. And she's like, what the fuck, man? I put my ass on the line. And I'm like, come on. They're not going to like do anything to you. They love you. You could literally set one of their houses on fire and they'd be like, thank you, Kirsty. I was sick of that house anyway. Sing your songs, no, thank you. Maybe next time. My voice is like fucking killing me anyway. So good night. And until next time. Oh, shit, I got to edit. Okay, I really got to go. I'll smell you guys later.
Baby, I compare you to a kiss from a rose on the grave. The more I get to you, the strangest in bloom. Yeah. Now that your rose is in bloom, a light hits the gloom on the grave. But I can't hit those anymore. I used to be able to sing that song perfectly.